Mic check, check. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Talking Watches. Today is Wednesday, August 27, 2025, and this is episode 1622. For those who are new here, my name is Tim Wright. I go live every single day at 5 p.m. New York time for 3 hours. And on this channel, we cover everything happening in the watch world. Latest news, new releases, collector interviews, industry insights, and sometimes we even go live from wristwatch events. Now, this is my full-time job. So the only way I can keep doing this daily is with your support. By sending super chats, you guarantee that your question or comment becomes part of the conversation live on air. We have memberships that start at just $4 a month. And if you upgrade to the $10 tier, you'll unlock access to our exclusive WhatsApp group, where the conversation continues around the clock. And as you know, I jokingly call it grifting for super chats, but in reality is what makes this show happen every single day. Just a quick wristwatch check. On the wrist tonight is a Rolex Daytona 116500LN. This is one of the most sought after modern Rolex references, known for its crisp Cerachrome ceramic bezel. It's got caliber 4130 with 72 hours of power reserve, and that perfect, they advertise it 40 mil case, but it's actually 38.6. Yesterday, we had a fantastic conversation with Chris Alexander, better known as the Dial Artist. Chris joined us to talk about the incredible collaboration with Holdridge's watches on the signature ornament Lab Series 1.24. Holdridge's is known for their architectural 3D printed cases, and Chris brought his artistry to the dial, creating a piece that blends engineering and the art in a way that only independents can. If you missed that live stream, definitely go back and check it out. Now, let's talk about tonight. We got a very exciting guest, Pete Mitchell. Pete Mitchell on Instagram. He goes by @lifewithpete_. Make sure to follow him, and I'll drop the link in the chat. Here we go, guys. Follow Pete on Instagram. Pete is someone who truly lives the collector's lifestyle. His world is all about cars, watches, wine, cigars, the good stuff. And the way he puts it, to collect is to hold history in your hands. Each piece, a story, a passion, a pursuit of timeless beauty. It kind of reminds me about this watch because there's a fun fact that I actually got this watch from the AD on my 30th birthday. So it's been with me now for 5.5 years, and it has so much history to me. And that's why I really like Pete's tagline there. Now, Pete is a watch collector, cigar connoisseur, car enthusiast, wine lover, foodie, fashion aficionado. We're going to have to introduce him to Sean. Exploring the best life has to offer. On his YouTube channel, he shares everything from watch unboxings, cigar reviews, car showcases, and wine tasting. He's got fashion insight, Michelin star dining, and behind the scenes access to exclusive events. Tonight, he's joining us on Talking Watches to dive into his collecting philosophy, his favorite watches, and how his passion for cars, cigars, wine, fashion, and everything else intersect in his lifestyle that he's built. This is going to be an unforgettable conversation. So make sure you upvote, share the live stream with your friend, and let's bring on Pete. Pete, welcome to Talking Watches.
Thank you, Tim. You're always right, baby. You're never wrong.
Hey, that's what they say, but well, you know, the reason behind my name, Pete, just so you know, it's because it's like writing stories, and it's all about the story for me. But yeah, I do get accused of always being right. Just
You have to. It's your show, baby. We love
man,
you. We love what we all do, and I'm really honored. Thank you for the sweet intro, brother. Thank you.
Pete, it's our honor to have you here tonight. Your tagline is cars, watches, wine. If you had to pick just one of these passions to live with for the rest of your life, which would it be and why?
So the smart answer would be yes. That means it covers all. But since I won't duck a question from you or our beautiful friends out there, that is impossible to answer. But since you make me, I'm going to have to say watches.
Whoa!
And then wine is right there after it. I got to tell you.
Nice. And then cars. Cars at the end. I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you exactly in that same order. That's why this show is primarily watches. It's 6 days out of 7. It's about watches. And then on Sunday, we do the wine tasting. Our good friend Mike Lewis, who's in the chat, big shout out to Mike Lewis. He's the gentleman who recommended I reach out to you to get you on our stream, to introduce you to our community, and so that I could promote your Instagram, your YouTube channel, in our to our viewers here, because he thought you're somebody who fits these criteria. The watches, the wine, and the cars. We love the cars. I don't have a car, but I'm not in the rush. I live in New York,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
south. But if I ever make it out to LA, I'll definitely get myself a car. But hey, here's you said before that to collect is to hold history in your hands. What was the first thing you ever collected that gave you that feeling?
So thank you, brother. So everybody, good evening or good afternoon. Love you. Thank you for the recommendation. This is so fun. We're going to do this often. First thing I collected after Legos when I was a kid was comic books. And I love comic books. And then my first watch when I started to work in politics and in real estate, the boss got me in Disneyland a Mickey Mouse watch. And I will never, ever sell
Whoa!
the
You have
Mickey
it with
Mouse
you.
watch. I brought it from, I keep this and my other most cherished watch. We have to go to the bank, get a few and bring them back. So I did my job. You told me to come prepared. And I
Yes.
will never sell the Timex Mickey watch from 1988 with expander strap. This is the best.
You can never sell that watch. That is incredible. Wow, these are iconic, dare I say, watches in the wristwatch space. Mickey on the dial with the hands, with the iconic hands. Even Apple Watch. It was the first, I think, character that Apple put on their Apple Watch.
Yeah.
That's how significant I think this is, because it's no it's no small feat. Like, they had to know, like, hey, this is something that people will like. Mickey Mouse, and you still have it to this day. Does the battery still work, or is it more of a like a little relic?
It works. And I got it serviced. And think about from Gerald Genta and all the legendary pieces, right, that we brought forward from Snoopy and this and that. I mean, this Mickey Mouse, I'll wear it. And a lot of guys that now recognize me, I'm a nobody, but I try to just teach and we get into my story and bring joy and help everyone. And, but this watch, like, Pete, I'm super underwhelmed. I go, no, don't be. This thing is is dope. It's the best. I mean,
It's literally history. You're holding your history
yeah,
in your hand.
yeah,
That is incredible.
yeah,
Incredible. And I'm glad that you're still wearing it. Like, this is it's such a fun watch, and it has a lot of sentimental value. A lot of people they feel like they have to wear their latest watch,
yeah.
and sometimes you just got to bring out those watches that have big meaning. And I like it. You got sense of humor as well, because to wear the Mickey watch, that's quite a fun thing to do.
You've got to.
Yeah.
You and your viewers and somebody I met, we're authentic. It's not about money. Everybody, when they have a piece of success or reach a milestone, Tim, they
Yeah.
get something, and nothing beats that first big watch or your first Rolex or whatever. But in this case, that was my first. And I will tell you, my parents are older. One is past. My dad was a World War II vet, Greek immigrant, soloed for Army Air Corps in 3 weeks, came to Ellis Island. His name was Bill Vasily Mitchell Halikakis. And you know what they told him? We
Wow.
can't spell your last name, so your name's Bill Mitchell. And that's why back then there was no lawsuit. You didn't
Yeah.
yell at
Yeah,
the
they just
customs
changed.
guy. They're like, you're in. And he soloed Army Air. Back then it wasn't Air Force, Army Air Corps. And he has an original old Longines that I had Happy Jewelers restore in Fullerton. We'll talk about them. And
Oh my
this
god.
Longines with the pearl face and the thin dial and a little bit of diamonds around the bezel. This sucker is maybe only, I can't even tell you how thin it is, how many millimeters, but it's beautiful. And Danny and Gabe and Happy Jewelers redid it for me. So when I wear Dad's watch, it's a big
Wow.
deal. This thing is super, super cool. So the Mickey watch and this watch, don't put $1 million in front of me, because I'm going to send your money home. This is Dad. This is the greatest generation. Isn't that cool to have that?
Wow. That is incredible. This is so, like, what year was he in? This is like 40s, right? 40s.
Yeah.
What are we
So he
talking
was
about?
in the 40s. And so we believe this watch was from the 50s. And who knows
Yeah.
if they swapped it for a Hershey bar. Back then, chocolate and cigarettes were the big deal in the war, or he won it on a poker game. But I'm just telling you, I brought the heat because Tim, you're so authentic, and so many of your bros and sisters are my friends, and I'm small, but we're starting out. We don't boost. We just go authentic. Whoever joins, we love you and join, and we're trying to do it the right way. But I brought you my two favorite, and the rest, maybe they're not so memorable, but we'll try,
Wow. Well, I don't think we'll be able to beat that, because you can't just put money on this type of a thing. By the way, shout out to the bros. You said shout out to the bros. Let's do a shout out to the bros. We got Sean Hoshar in the chat. Uh, Sean actually zelled me $100 to help with the show today, to support the live stream. So big shout out to Sean. He makes this happen. He's one of the producers and key supporters, and that's why I do what I do here. People like this make it possible for me to keep this conversation going every single day. And like you said, we're very authentic here as well. We accept collectors of all levels. We've got people with all types of watches. It's everything, because here we value the story and just sharing our passion.
Absolutely, bud. And you and I will get better and better at this. I put a green screen up. I have a new kitten, and his name is Maverick, because my name is legitimately, when I was nerdy and in college, Pete Maverick Mitchell. And so my wife and I don't have kids. We named the new kitten Maverick, and Maverick was jumping on the screen and pulling out the wires. So last minute we threw a green screen, and I put him up in the palatial suite with air conditioning and food. So he's watching a bird channel right now. I should have put this on live. So Maverick, he's smarter than I am. I swear, cats are so smart.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you ever play to him the movie, the Maverick?
Yes, Top Gun.
Top Gun, yeah.
And my wife bought him a jacket that says Maverick, and I have one signed from the movie. So we're going to do a show. And all he does, he's the sweetest little guy in the world. And if you see some of my content, he messed with our camera on Nate filming a couple times. So we'll put him on one time with us.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
We can't wait. Hey, guys, support the show. You have to watch for part 2. You want to see Maverick, the part 2?
Yep.
The story of Pete Mitchell. You got to subscribe. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. You might see a preview somewhere there. I'll have the link in the chat.
Yep.
For that for Pete's YouTube channel. Shout out to Cars and Chrono for $50 super chat. Hey Pete, nice to see you on the stream. You know who this is. Thanks for hopping on and supporting Tim Wright.
The best.
See you in Newport. Newport, that's is that the South Coast Plaza?
Right next to it, Newport Beach, and that's in Costa Mesa. You're good, brother. It's right next to it. And that's the thing. We're all about, like, if one person says you got to know Tim and do it and meet him, then I'm like, okay, we got to do it. You know, it's that relationship and trust and love in life. That's the way it works, you know? So
exactly.
You know, when I saw your content and you do it every day, that's a lot of work, brother. And I appreciate you doing it. You are lifting the heavy lift for us in the watch community and stuff.
You know, Pete, I've been having so much fun lately.
Yeah.
I've been reaching out to a lot of new people, all kinds of artists, watchmakers, and we've just been educating ourselves by talking to the people who make these watches happen and that fill out the universe. Because wristwatches as a hobby, it's not just about wristwatches. It's like you said, you're holding like history in your hands.
Yeah.
So what are you wearing tonight? And do you remember the very first watch that really pulled you in down this rabbit hole? So that would be maybe you can argue, but no, which watch pulled you in? Because when you got the Mickey watch, you didn't know how significant it's going to be.
No.
It's the fact that you were diligent enough, you look after it, that it was able to survive to this day. And the more power to you, man.
Thank you, brother. I didn't know. We didn't have a lot of dough, and that's why watchmaking isn't about. We love when people get a couple $100 their first watch or whatever is meaningful to you. So the one that lured me in, there were like 3 milestones in life. One was after the Mickey and my dad's watch was I got my first, what else? Black Rolex sub, classic. I thought I died and gone to heaven, 18 years ago on stainless. And I thought I was the big, are we allowed to use some profanity?
Yeah, you can swear, of course. This is, I disabled so the kids can't see the live stream.
Good.
But actually there's some adults in the who watch the stream. They want, like, I actually get this. Because we swear here on the show. It's just watch hobby. Sometimes it could just stress you out for no reason. But we have some parents who are like, I said, oh, if your kid is watching, because we got some young watch collectors there. But the parents told me, no, we want the real world, because in real world people swear. So you can't be soft.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm all about, as you know, that's a little bit of what you're finding out about me. So I'll go PG-13 plus, so because, life's too short. It's good when you don't need a long memory. You just tell the truth. And if you can't tell somebody something, you say, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. It's old school. You shook your hand. So when I got that sub, Tim, I thought I was the biggest shit in the world. I thought I had a Patek Grandmaster chime on my wrist, and I never forget, I was probably insufferable more than normal to talk to. and then around that time too, 25 years ago, I met Gabe and Danny Eric, owners of Happy Jeweler, which is the #1 secondary watch store in the US in Fullerton. Can you believe that? They sell 600 watches a month. And they, Gabe and Danny in Fullerton, taught me a lot of what I know about watches and got me a couple of my first heavy pieces. Right. And then this tribute here, I'm so glad you're showing on the left for showing that, one of the legendaries, as we get into my collecting, from Tiffany was the great Randy Sodto. He was the VP for marketing, Southwest, US, Mexico, crushed the numbers. Without David Shea at LVMH, I didn't get introduced to FP Journe, and along with Jean-Louis at Chopard into FP Journe and Kenny and Laurent, and David introduced me to Linda Riley in the middle there, and Linda Riley introduced me to Papa Bear Randy and to Matt at the Tiffany Patek store, at the Landmark store. Randy on the left hired Linda in the middle and most of the staff, and we were so sad to find out he just passed away at a young age today. So I'm dedicating my time in this show to a legend. Randy made Tiffany and LVMH better. I wouldn't be anywhere. We called him Papa Bear. And thank you for showing that picture. My wife always looks great. Linda looks great. Randy looks great. I am clearly the worst looking guy in that photo, but I have, you notice I have a bird on the rock on my lapel on my jacket. Do you see that?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me zoom it in there.
See,
I've seen these.
there it is. The bird on a rock, the John Schlumberger piece, which is, you know, Linda, Sandra, Lorne, and Randy taught me a lot about it. My wife used to sell jewelry and as a GIA certified, and she taught me about the history on Schlumberger, how it made Tiffany one of their great designers, and how Patek and Tiffany are two of the great collabs. And then thanks to them, I met the store director. And you remember there were 3 or 4. Now there's only, I believe, 1 Patek Philippe salon in the world. Inside a Tiffany left that co-stamps the Patek Philippe's with the Tiffany. And Matt runs that store, and Matt wouldn't be there without Randy. So thank you for letting me dedicate this show today for him. Randy was a sweet man. Do you want to see one of the pieces that Randy and Matt gave me? Do you want me to show one of them?
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. This is what Randy made possible here for
Randy and Lynn introduced me to Matt, and Matt at the Patek Philippe salon on Park Avenue, New York. So this is the 5961P, the annual calendar platinum with factory baguette and blue Tiffany co-stamp. So that's on my wrist today in honor of Randy, and it has the matching full baguettes. These cufflinks, if I knew how much they were, I probably wouldn't have done it. I didn't think about it.
They come with the watch, or this is a separate edition?
It was separate. Matt has impeccable taste. When Matt says, I think these would look great with the piece, you're like, okay. And then what's on the back is the buckle has the matching full diamond baguette. So 5961P, blue face, Tiffany co-stamp. This is one of my grail pieces today on the wrist. You asked?
With the Tiffany co-stamp. So it's got a Tiffany stamp. They did just celebrated 170-year anniversary, right? With that Tiffany blue dial Patek.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
And that is, I mean,
you know what? You know what? I like the combo. I like the cufflinks with the watch. It's with the diamonds. It makes it so cool. The combo.
It's a stunner, bro.
Yeah.
It's a stunner. I mean, and then to make it even more, I'm insane. The Patek Philippe 5968A, the orange aquanaut with the Tiffany co-stamp on the face, 5968A.
Wow.
This thing, I was at a New York wine event, and everybody in there was smarter, richer, and had better stuff than me. I was the oldest, worst looking, poorest and dumbest guy in that crowd. But remember, it's okay to be the last guy amongst a great group. So I always pass along my life tips. But this watch, we had a guy in there who's either a billionaire or he's the son of a billionaire. And he's like, how that blankety blank did you get that watch? I want it. And I'm like, brother, I don't kiss and tell, but I'm just glad to have it on my wrist, right?
That's a great watch, man. The 5968 is just a killer watch. My wife has a nickname for it. She calls it the Kinney watch. You know Kinney? Like in South Park?
Ooh.
It's like a character. You know Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says that's the Kinney watch because it looks like Kinney a little bit, like his face. That's a really special aquanaut and you would sometimes wear these as a combo.
Oh, I do. I wear 2. Kevin O'Leary, my friend, taught me you got a double wristy, but he he's the man. So he changes them sometimes 3 times a day. I don't change it 3 times a day. I get dressed like this. I try to look good every day with nice colors. Everything matches. You wear double wristy because I don't think watches, like, I know you have to go to the bank a lot and get them out of the safe deposit box, but I don't think I want to keep them in the locked up. I want to wear them. I really want to wear them, right? So I try to rotate every couple of months, everything, so I wear it and enjoy it. Don't you? Isn't that the fun?
That's the whole point of having a collection, is to keep it rotating, keeping it fun, and actually matching up certain events with the wristwatches, right? Like you might have your white party only watches. That's your white dials, right? Or something. You might have
Right.
watches that you wear for specific occasions. That's your beach watch. You just wear that watch to the beach.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it, that you can like really cater to the watch. Oh, and by the way,
Right.
we got a $100 donation towards the live stream from Goldfinger. Goldfinger is a great supporter of the live stream from Trinidad and Tobago, and he's super into jewelry, as you can tell by the name, the Goldfinger. This guy, well, I think you'll have to meet him someday.
I can't
in New York
wait.
City.
See, this is what I
hell
love.
of a
Like,
character.
isn't this crazy? We go to Watches and Wonders in Geneva, and to just have anybody, because again, I'm a nobody, and guys came up and go, Pete, I watch your stuff. Like, they're super young compared to me or older. And it's great to have that ability to reach everybody across all ages, demographic, location. I love that because we can all instantly talk stuff and have fun. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the whole point, right? Explore, share some information, share the passion, share how you're building your collection, right? And what's give somebody good some recommendation. Explore pieces that we might not have been able to see without you sharing with us.
Yeah, I will. And Tim, my story again is, all of us start out with nothing. Again, you heard I was the son of Greek immigrants, and I'm just telling you, a lot of us, you can go alone and quick, and a lot of the brilliant and young tech and business people do. But I was always taught by mentors my whole life of both sides. If you want to go far, deeper, and sometimes even quicker, you don't go alone. You go with others. And so my wife and I had a tough choice. We're private because we're just normal people. We work our butts off every day. Nothing's ever handed. But again, if you have a trust and inheritance, that's not bad. Do good with it. We're not about that. We're about everything is good because we feel so blessed to live. We believe no matter how divided the country is to some, I always look to the positive. We have the greatest place to live in the world, and I love meeting everybody around the world. And right now we have a chance to leave a mark better. And so because we don't have kids, my wife and I said, you know what? I can't go on and talk media on one channel or another. Half the world will get mad at you. So let's build a community of people, and then we'll do what you're doing, layer it into a podcast, because people, we want them to know we're honest. We're never mean if we say one thing is more right or another. We just want you to know we're an honest source of information, whatever we talk about. That's what I think is really important, right? And
exactly.
And you told me to bring the heat. Do you want to see what's on the other wrist today?
Bring out the big guns. They want to see some spice.
Oh my God!
Can I to Magic City?
Are you ready for it?
Here we go.
I think I died a gone in heaven when Patek and Jean-Louis, who used to work at FP Journe, made the call, and I got to meet Kenny and Laurent and Pierre, and of course Francois Paul himself and the whole team. And I go almost every month to the flagship store. It's like making the Mecca, the trip to the holy city, and to have the FP Journe vertical tourbillon boutique edition black, which the boutique's on the rose gold and the black edition is on the platinum. And this vertical turb, a testament for them to give this as my second piece to me. And I wore it to Geneva this year, and it is the greatest watch and honor of my life. And Kenny helped me put it on. We have 5. What I love is all the Journe straps are interchangeable except the elegant. So you can have 4, 5, 6 straps and it's amazing. And then the coup de grace on this is this has it's 10,000 for this piece, the self tightener. But while it's on your wrist, you can adjust it 5 millimeters, half a length, without taking it off your wrist in case it's cold or hot on the same day.
Wow.
Is this crazy?
This is nuts. That's why FP right now is probably the hottest brand of watch.
And it will always be, in my opinion, Tim, the relentless pursuit of horological excellence and solving problems that were deemed not solvable in horology, but also the pursuit of gorgeous, not just precision, but looks and aesthetics. And I got to meet Francois Paul and dine at Le Restaurant FP Journe in Geneva many times. They invite me, they treat me, and I treat them like family. And I brought wine back to Europe the first time I met, and I brought some of the oldest wines from 1940 on. So we all enjoy, and that saved me, because the first year I met Francois Paul, I didn't have a watch from him. But, and you know, it's almost insulting to wear another brand on your wrist.
Right.
But I had wine. So at least they're like, this guy, I speak C- French, and they're like, this guy's not that bad. So they tolerated me. But I met some of the greatest collectors. And if that wasn't great enough, the first one they gave me last year was the Chronometra Blue. And the Chronometra Blue, to me, is one of their grail watches.
This is called the Big Guns, guys. By the way, Mike Lewis, welcome to the live stream. Mike Lewis is the gentleman who recommended me your Instagram account to come and share their story. And we're also joined by Tim G, who's like a really fun character that in the show. He's just a great character.
I don't show.
He made a fatal mistake of selling his chronometer blue, and
I bought a chronometer blue, and I sold it. So
I think this chronometer blue, there is no ceiling for this watch right now. It's just gonna get so much more and more desirable.
Very nice.
Peter,
What a watch.
Peter, it's an absolute honor to have you on the stream. And I follow your channel, and I enjoy your content very much. You're after my heart because you love wine, you love watches, and you love fast cars. So
nice.
It's called the trifecta right there.
Got the combo.
Amen. You all honor me with your kindness and your friendship. And thank you for that referral. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, when a friend refers a friend, we go.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. You're
That's
right.
Exactly.
That's it, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to top the Tiffany, the Patek Philippe with the Tiffany co-stamp and the FP Journe, right? And FP Journe has been, and again, think about it. If you name the top 10, and I want to brag on FP Journe, if I may, gentlemen, for 30 seconds. If you think about the top 10 watchmakers of the last 500 years, you know, Louis Breguet and et cetera, you're going to rattle them off. But to think that Francois Paul starts selling in 1999, and he is alive, young, well, and looking great. And he is the modern Rembrandt, Picasso, and Elon Musk and Ben Franklin. He's both. And are you ready for this? They took me back to the factory right after Geneva this year, three of us. And I got to spend 4 days with Kenny and Francois Paul and Massa and the team. And we saw the entire operation, no pictures, closed door, the dial factory, everything. And I'm going to tell you, there is no more knowledgeable people than Francois Paul, Massa, Kenny, Laurent, and Pierre. It's insane. It is insane, the knowledge. And I just kept saying to my wife, God, I hope I don't drop dead tomorrow, because I'm so happy to be here and to eat at the restaurant.
Peter, you must have been in absolute awe.
I was in awe. I was in awe because, you know, you, Mike, are a renaissance and such an authentic, wonderful man. And same with you, Tim. And, you know, but again, at least when we're older, we recognize that you may never have those moments again, because you're literally meeting one of probably the greatest master we will see. And that's why to have 750 automatics and 250, quarts. That's all. And I love FPJ. You get a letter every year. Hello, you're getting a watch, or hello, you're not getting a watch. So you get, typical French. You have the guillotine out, and they're like, bonjour, too bad, or welcome, au revoir, and I love that about them. And so to see that, it was so special. I hope I'm expressing it enough, how excited we were. And I brought wine, and we went to the restaurant again, and we drank wine together. And I brought a 34 Bon Mar because I didn't think they drank anything before 1950. And literally, Pascal, the store, the restaurant manager goes, my God, I didn't think I'd have something this old. So I was drawing all the staff out. They came out from the stuff, 82, Chateau de Cru de Bocaillou, 1955 Poiforet, 82 Mouton. I brought so many different things out. And my goal was that, and I wouldn't let them serve. They get a little perturbed because, I like to honor people with wine. So I was serving. They go, well, we ought to just have you work here. And that fell into my trap. I said, well, great. Get me a white coat. And then remember, a staff at Le Restaurant FPJ have to wear the red watch that you can only get there. Did you know they have a watch that they only sell at the restaurant?
Yes.
That's right.
And that's what I was hoping for. I was like, okay, give me the red elegant. It is the whole, you think a spotted owl is a rare creature, or the Yeti, the abominable snowman, getting the red elegant that says Le Restaurant, it is restricted that only Chef Gauthier gives it out, and Pascal. That's it at the restaurant. Nobody else gives that watch out. Nobody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Question for you, Peter. Are you more of a Bordeaux fan or a Burgundy fan?
This is a great question. So I drink a ton of red Bordeaux, but equal to it now, I am drinking almost daily when I entertain for business, finance, or politics. I'm drinking white Burgundy. So white Burgundy, red Bordeaux, but certainly I do love red Burgundy and white Bordeaux, but old Bordeaux, red Bordeaux, and white Burgundy to me, Mike, is just heaven. It's just heaven.
And do you have a memory of one of your favorite wines of all time that always stays in your mind, saying probably this is the best bottle of wine I've ever tasted? Is there a particular one?
I do. For those of you that know, one of the greatest competitions in the world, and the one that made American wine tolerable and famous, was the 1976 competition, the Judgment in Paris. And I humbly have one of the largest collections of all the 20 wines. I don't have all 20, but I have almost all and many of some of the Judgment in Paris wine. So you ready for this? At Geneva
incredible.
this year? Thank you. I'm super incredible. Honored. I threw the dice. You ready for this? I don't even drink. The two winners were the 73 Stag's Leap from Napa, and that won by 1 point over the 1970 Chateau Mouton, and then the 1973 Chateau Montelena beat the other runner-ups in the white category. So I brought the 73 Stags that I don't even drink, unless it was super special. And I brought the 70 Mouton, and I smuggled it in, and I sat at the day 3 of the first 5 days in Geneva. I sat with Carl, the co-president of Chopard, in his factory, and had dinner with him and 40 beautiful guests. The previous year, we met his sister, the other co-president, Caroline, who does the high jewelry. And Carl, I had an amazing story. They sat me, thanks to the chief of staff, who's an amazing guy, and Jean-Louis from the Costa Mesa store, and the entire team. There's 4 that I deal with there. And I have his first piece, the 14 Grand Complication enamel Roman dial tourbillon. This is piece 1 of 15. This has more comps than the Sky Moon tourbillon. And on the back, it has the equation of time, sidereal time, sunrise, sunset, set to Geneva. This thing was almost $500,000, and this is piece 1. I got it at Happy Jewelers for $100,000. on a watch trade.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Danny came running in. We were shooting film, and he goes, "You're the Chopard guy. I know you love them. You have a ton of them." And I saw this piece, and I just about shit a brick. And so I grabbed it. I had it on my wrist. Carl saw it, and he literally talked 30 minutes about what this watch meant to him and how he was bringing back the high horology at Chopard, and then how it relates to wine. I said, I know this couldn't be a more busy time for you. The chief of staff, Maxime, was there, and Jean-Baptiste, Jean-Louis, and Sean, the whole team was there. And I said, Carl, do you have time to drink wine this week? And he didn't want to be rude. And I said, I know you're going to say no. So before you say no, I have the 73 Stags and the 70 Mouton. And he literally turns to the staff and he goes, we're finding time to drink wine with Pete this week. So
That's amazing.
And they also turn out to be a wine family and have the wine stores in Switzerland. And they're an importer of an insane, amazing wine that we would all drop dead to know that he's the importer. And so I drank in his cave a reenactment of the 73 Stags and the 70 Mouton. And who wants to know the result of
Please tell us.
scoring?
What was the result?
And what could be, I was so scared they didn't travel well. Think about that trip they had to take to get over there, right? And it wasn't even close. It was a walk-off grand slam home run. The 73 Stags slew the 70 Mouton, and I love Mouton. Mouton is one of my favorite wines of all time. And all 5 Frenchmen in that cave with me said, begrudgingly, we agree. It was not even close. The 73 Stags beat it, the pants off it. And so that, my dear friend Mike, the 73 Stags of just the last year is now my most memorable bottle of all time.
Wow. Well, it's such an incredible story, and it is a very good one. I never had it, but it's a great wine. The best one in my opinion I've tasted was a Chateau 82 Margaux. Oof. It was just stunning. It was the most beautiful bottle of wine I ever had. And it just kept opening up and opening up. After 5-6 hours, it was just amazing. Just amazing.
I mean, congratulations. For those of you that are learning or know, 82 is one of our
greatest, one of the greatest
years in France. And what's great is, exactly, Mike, and you don't have to pick one of the 1855 classification is a little bit political, so I put 5 wines at the Premier Grand Cru first. You could pick a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth in that year, and in a chateau in between those, we'll drink Chateau Gloria or we'll drink something, and they're amazing. So tip to all the beautiful viewers, the 82, buy it at auction, was so what you drank was a howitzer in terms of
it was the king that year.
Wine.
Yeah.
It was a beyond a king there. And do you want to hear one of the other days at Geneva? Who else we had dinner and what we saw? Sure. Can you believe? And
tell us.
I'm a rainbow collector, and I love the color, and that's why I'm dying to get one day the FP Journe, the Gino's Dream, the tribute to their dear friend Gino. But I saw in February with my insomnia in the middle of the night that Zenith, one of the greatest movements who did the high frequency movement, as you know, in the El Primero movement in the Daytona, came out with a white gold El Primero rainbow. And I thought there is 0 chance that I get one. And I talked to our friend Valerie, thank you, in Newport Beach at the store. And she introduced us to Jessica and Ellen and so forth. And myself and Nicolas Cage got piece 1 and 2 of the Zenith Rainbow El Primero. And the gem set on that, the white gold, the high frequency movement. And we filmed on my channel. So if you want to see, and it's great. I know it's guys aren't already better. My wife, Jessica, Ellen, when they're better, smarter. And we have to wear everything to look half decent. And, just super bright. So when she started talking, I just sat there quiet. I'm like, I don't have to hear myself talk, right? And she went in the whole story of Zenith chronology. And so not only did I get to see Peter, Benoit, the global CEO, they took us back to the factory by bus on a whole day. and showed us the entire factory and gave us the 4-piece case. And look what they had come out.
Oh,
Piece
yes.
2 is a
Oh.
all blue ceramic with the high frequency movement, the same in the rainbow. And doesn't this look like the $450,000 secondary market AP for the money?
It does. It does.
It's a
I
crazy
watched
sharp
that. I
watch.
watched that video when he did that with. Was it Jessica? Was it her name?
With Jessica. And can you
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
this
with
piece
Wow.
is 23 grand and not 450? Tell me this
It's
isn't a
incredible.
gorgeous piece, right? Look at these two beauties side by
Holy moly.
side. The Zenith 20s.
Man, that rainbow, that's so much fun. And then full blue ceramic.
Look at the speed, how it covers it in 10 seconds instead of 60. Look at the speed on the rainbow. That El Primero high frequency movement with the open back is just gorgeous. The level of accuracy and the chronometric. I just wanted to, I love bragging on all the brands because we all
Yeah.
like everything,
Yeah.
And I think Zenith is just one of the great heroes in watches.
It's underrated, Peter. Zenith brand is really underrated, and they make a great movement, as you said. The El Primero is a great movement.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And it's funny you said earlier before we get into some other heavy stuff. You said,
Yeah.
do we wear a watch for colors? Yes. Do we wear it for form and function? Yes. Do we wear it for showing off the history of the piece? Yes. So it depends what it is. But you know what? I absolutely love Maverick Pete Mitchell, or Pete Maverick Mitchell wouldn't be that without the Top Gun IWC on the back.
Oh,
And
that's
so I
nice.
have
Those are
several.
one
I
of
have,
my faves.
I have all 5 of the IWC Top Gun watches, and this one is a great tribute on a simple jean type, green strap, but it has the Top Gun school on the back of the case. And
Wow.
so fun piece, gorgeous. I have the Patronus green AMG one. I have all the other fighter school ones from the Blue Angels and the Lemoore Naval Air Station in California. There were 3, and the Japanese air station. That watch means a lot. And then I love wearing. I have the Kelly Slater. If I'm wearing orange,
Oh,
yes.
I love wearing
Breitling?
the
orange.
Breitling Super
Is
Ocean.
that a
Breitling?
Is that a 40 millimeter or a 44 or a 38?
I think, bro, it's a 40 on this one, but it might be 38.5 on Lug
That's
to
a
Lug.
great
But
beach
They're good
watch.
looking watches.
I
It
mean,
is. I
What
like
a
it.
collection, huh?
and I took off I have the yellow and the Tiffany blue. I took off the steel and bracelet. I have it, of course, and I bought a beautiful orange strap. And then I have also the Pattis family has the Breitling store in Napa with a wine
Yeah.
bar in it.
Oh,
And so they sold me the limited one. So you could have a color Breitling and you could take it in the water, and it's absolutely fantastic to wear. Or
Mhm.
with Louis Vuitton or Hermes orange or whatever you're wearing, rocking some orange. But that's an example. I just tell people to give them ideas, before we get into other stuff. I just said
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. And I'm not wearing this because I love all cars, and I've had a lot, but I will tell you, Ferrari Newport Beach is one of the great joys. And one of the salesmen in there used to sell watches, so you can't go in there without. He literally can spot a watch a mile away, and he knows every single piece on there. And what I love is Ferrari has so many tributes, just like Richard Mille does in their space. But I love it that Panerai made multiple versions.
God,
They
yeah.
made a GMT and they made a chrono.
And they made it for Ferrari.
Yeah.
And they did. And then Gerard Perregaux made a yellow Ferrari too. So today I took out yellow from the bank because I knew I had yellow on for GP. And then I took out the red one is a different movement. So
Wow.
on this one, it's the GMT, and the red one's the chrono. So that's an example. I just try to show people, so when it's Ferrari day, we get
Yeah.
suited up with Ferrari.
Yes, what a
Hi,
fun way to collect. By the way, Sean, welcome to the live stream. Meet Pete. Pete has been sharing with us his incredible collection of watches. I think we've seen today stuff that we don't normally see, and it's really cool. It's cool to see what Pete is doing here.
Thank you for allowing me to join the talk. Mr. Peter Mitchell, it's a pleasure meeting you. But before I ask you a question, I have to thank Tim and Mike Lewis for giving all of us an opportunity to meet someone such as yourself. As Mike said earlier, watches, cars, and wines trifecta. I have to add fashion to that, so it's a quadrifecta. And and I have to ask you a question. You're from Southern California. We have so many common interests and passions. Why haven't we met sooner?
You know, it's probably my fault. You know, my rule is if you do most of the time, write the checks, do the work, take the arrows and give away the credit, you're going to be good. And, you know, it's probably my fault. So I'm glad we fixed that problem, Sean. It's my pleasure to meet you.
No, it's great to have you on. And again, I didn't want to take time away from you. I'd rather listen and rather than talk. So I just want to jump on and thank the two gentlemen for the opportunity. And obviously, thank you for jumping on. And I'm going to try to watch as much of this stream as possible. But whether I watch it all or part of it, I'll definitely, when I get home, I'm gonna revisit and I'm gonna play the whole thing from the get-go. Just wanted to say hello to you and hope to cross paths when Tim is here in September. I definitely look forward to meeting you in person and shaking your hand and comparing some notes. How's that?
That's great, my friend. Thank you for the gracious remarks and your time, Sean. You're a wonderful collector.
Thank you very much, sir. Pleasure. Looking forward to it. Gentlemen, Tim, thank you for allowing me to jump on. And rock on to me.
Sean.
This is amazing. Great guest. Great guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
You ready for some more heat?
Thank you for being here. Well,
Thank you.
Take us away.
Hold on. Slow down for 1 second.
Okay.
I want to see the Chopard.
It's been crazy burn.
Yeah, I want to see that Chopard really up close.
These are powerful pieces. Slow down, Peter.
Hold on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I got to process.
He's got too much heat.
Yeah.
Tim G's brain can't keep up.
Can't keep up. Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
can't keep up.
That's
What
beautiful.
is going on? Look at this thing.
I have never seen anything
Whoa.
like that. Nice. Okay, very, very nice.
This is some heavy hitting stuff.
Yeah, you got it.
Right?
I'm looking at this stuff and I'm saying to myself, holy cow,
Jesus.
I've never seen anything like it. Very
nice.
Nice.
What have you built here, Peter? What are you thinking? Wow.
I have, if you check Tim, next when I was at the Chopard boutique in New York, I just put it on Instagram. They had this is piece 1 of 15, and only 15 had diamonds. And they had the other one in there, piece 1 of the other all-in-one. So I had double all-in-ones. Can you believe having $1 million on your wrist on there? Was that crazy?
That's incredible.
Hey, Peter, quick question for you. I never see you wear Gégé Lecoultre. Are you much of a fan of Gégé Lecoultre?
I am, and my first one means the most. My wife taught me about the brand, Mike. That's a great question, and she explained to me that the Reverso, was made because polo players didn't want to damage their watch. And I have a lovely white face on the front, but a black face second time zone on the back. And it has the Breguet hands, the blue hands. Mm-hmm. And so I love, thanks for telling me that. You know what? My poor little JJ's probably getting lonely. I'm going to bring it out this week and give it a little kiss and put it on. But I love that Reverso because sometimes I just can't read my GMT secondhand quick enough. So even I can figure out how to flip the thing over, right? Right? That's a great question. You ready for my? I'm a huge Rolex fan, right? And I have to tell you, I thought the rainbow was and it still is one of, if not my favorite pieces. But I remember at the top of 2022 in the secondary market, the most complicated Rolex, the Sky-Dweller, came in a VVIP in a meteorite factory baguette pave dial, and it hit 475 on the secondary market. And if you had the bracelet, it might have hit $1 million. So here is the Rolex meteorite Sky-Dweller factory pave factory diamond with
Wow.
the full pave, and in the
Never-
sun. If you've seen this thing, it is
Never.
the most beautiful piece. The gem set and Rolex and Patek and FP Journe, they all use the same company. And so I love a million Rolexes, but this one is a showstopper on the strap, and it's so comfortable to wear. And then because you did me the great honor of also a tribute to my dear friend Randy Sodto, I wore just a beautiful clean OP 41, but the Tiffany blue, discontinued 41 OP, because in memory of Randy, also the Tiffany blue. I just think this is simple and clean. I like all Rolex, but right what do you guys think? I love the Rolex.
Just so much fun. That Tiffany Oyster Perpetual is just it's such a fun summer watch. It's the Tiffany color. Now
That's
this
Sky-Dweller.
thing,
Gorgeous. Peter
this
is
thing
it's on
is
another level.
on a different level.
Yeah.
This is
beautiful.
just how the heck do you even get something like this? They don't have these in the window. You have to really work for it. Jeez.
Yeah, and let me tell you, there's many great Rolex dealers in New York. For those of you that are next to you, one of them, Damien, is the store director over there at the big store, and you've got a couple of big chains out there. You've got Bucherer in 1916, and Damien over there at Bucherer is just incredible, and he helps people start out in their watch collections. 4-story. This one. I got to tell you, even none of us could kiss enough tushy with Rolex to get one new, probably. So I found it on the secondary market, not 450, not 475. Thanks to Happy Jewelers and thanks to Watch Your Wrist in Georgia, which is one of the great boutique secondary watch stores in America. Small. Luis is the owner over there. They found that piece out the door for 162 grand. Can you believe it? From 475 for me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. That's why you got to buy up in a hard market and then just have less watches, because now with the tariffs threat and with the limited supply, people go crazy. And again, I don't recommend you ever sell a new watch to keep your relationship and the love that you earned to get that piece. But if you buy something on the secondary market, certainly it's fair game, because a lot of people feel bad. They're like, hey, I overpay and I want to keep bettering myself, which is fine. And so if you buy a piece on the secondary market, can you imagine if that thing goes back up? I know my wife will probably try to grab it and sell it, but I love that piece. That would be one of my 10 pieces I wouldn't sell. The Sky-Dweller meteorite with the factory.
Peter, did you buy that before COVID or after COVID?
After COVID. Can you believe I got it about a year ago only? And I put that, and it just, if there's sun sparkling on it, it literally blinds you. It's so beautiful. The gem set and the size of the baguettes on that are literally and the full bracelet in pave is too much. I mean, I'm not Liberace, even I can't wear that many diamonds, right? I mean, I've seen it. I have a friend who begins with a V, his name, and a couple friends, they're ballers, and they can put this shit on their wrist, I mean, let's face it, Zach Attack and Mark Wahlberg and Jay-Z and, some of these amazing collectors can wear anything, but, $1 million or $1.5 million or a $2 million watch with full factory bracelet, and gem set is crazy. I mean, I'm like,
that's why the rubber, it just pulls it back enough into the realm of still real world.
It tones it down.
It just tones it down. It's very modern sports. Wow.
And then because when we were in Geneva, that Zenith took us on that beautiful tour. Right down the street was Tudor, and then what could be a nicer watch, expensive but nice for people to start out or move up to with the Rolex movement. And thanks to South Coast Plaza, where we're going, that's my Tudor store. And, there's, Minute Mark, who has a great channel. I encourage all of us to watch Minute Mark on Instagram. Mark Flores is sales over there. So I have all 5 of 5 great Tudor pieces. The pink Chrono 41 and the Tiffany blue, the new blue this year on Jubilee 41. And then, talk about comfortable and beautiful on carbon with rubber on the inside. Out of 2,025
Wow.
pieces, this is piece 13. And this is the brand new. I got one of two they released in that store. And I've been getting Tudors, the new ones, left and right. And I think for the beautiful faces, for the quality of the dial and the movement, I don't think you get better. And I'm a big fan of Tudor. We should support all the brands.
I agree with you.
It's got, is it made of carbon or is that a ceramic?
Yeah, it's carbon.
Watch? It's carbon.
It's carbon, and it wears so comfortable, Tim, on the wrist. And yet, so it's carbon on the outside, and on the inside, it tells you what piece number you are. So says 13 of 25, and it's almost like a rubber from a tire. So you have that traction, and the box is a white box, and I love it. I was clearly the oldest guy at the Tudor event, most of the guys, but they don't know I'm good on video games for an old man. And so I know everybody thought they could blow my shit up, and they found the hard way that don't bring it on Call of Duty. I can defend myself quite capably, right? So that piece is a great piece, and I encourage everybody, at the Watches and Wonders, Tudor is another great brand, and there was some other amazing brands. Like, I'm glad you mentioned JJ and Piaget and Panerai, and we can go on and on down the list. I mean,
And don't forget Cartier. Even Cartier.
There's so many great brands.
I love Cartier. My wife loves Cartier, and she is getting me more familiar. And you know what I love? Tim, you right up the show, you were just rattling off that gorgeous, I believe you had the Panda on your wrist right away.
The Panda, yeah. And
that piece, there's about 10 pieces from Rolex, every piece from Journe, and 10 pieces from Patek that are worth 50%, 20%, 100% more in the secondary market. That thing's about $11,500, $12,000. And that goes for 28 on the low and 32, 35 on the high on the secondary market. That Panda is a grail watch. I don't care if you've got $1 billion. You would wear a white Panda on stainless on your wrist.
That's all I need, technically. It's a great watch. It wears so easily as well. Just a great watch on the wrist. Sports. I don't have to worry about the water issues. I can jump in the pool. It's all good.
If you're going to wear one, that's a top contender, right? I mean, that's a top contender.
Out of all watches out there to wear for the rest of your life, I think this is a great point where I've seen some old school guys with the vintage Daytonas. They still last to this day. You don't need to get the new one. If you happen to get the new one, fantastic. It's a keeper. A Daytona is just a keeper watch. So slim for the chronograph. No brand has beat the Daytona yet. How is this happening? It's been since 2016?
Yeah.
That Daytona was released, and nobody has beat them in thinness. And I don't. It's crazy. Crazy world out there.
And to think this used to be the movement in the old Daytona, the El Primero. To think that this resurrected Zenith as a brand, and then they were able to reopen the company, and their legendary staffer and founder in person reopened. They sealed all the plans and stamps with brick and cement in the attic in the factory, and they resurrected when Rolex said, "Would you do the movement for it?" And so, if you ever have a chance, the Zenith, history on that, and I agree with you. I think Daytona, you name it, there's not a Daytona I don't probably love or salivate over, but that new on Oyster Flex Tiffany blue this year, holy smokes, and do I love that. That's the new Zenith high speed with that El Primero movement on Meteorite. Can you believe they released the Meteorite for only and I know, I mean, $1,000 a lot of money, but
a steel one.
Get a Meteorite, 17
oh my god, 17.5. That is insane.
Insane.
That's a powerful move. I think a lot of people will want to get this. This is a instant hot piece.
Piece.
Tim, question for you. The Zenith chronograph, is it about as thin as the Daytona?
It's a hair thicker, but it's a different complication. It's got a date.
Yeah.
and it's got a tenth of a second. So the seconds hand goes around 6 times a minute. It's like
Yeah, it goes, I think it's 5 hertz, isn't
it's
it?
5 hertz too.
Yeah.
5 hertz. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
a
so high speed.
really technically advanced
Yeah.
chronograph.
It's a great movement. A great movement.
Yeah.
I
Daytona just takes that and simplifies it, but this is probably technically better and just as reliable as well.
I'm glad one of the viewers asked about that mirror. It just came out and I saw it and it stole my heart. I'm a big meteorite guy. Problem is, once I got that the honor of having that Sky-Dweller,
That's
I'm not wearing a
big
lot of the other
beast.
meteorites,
Yeah.
But I love that. I'm gonna tell you that if somebody said I would like to get one Zenith and you can afford the 17, that's a no-brainer. I would take that
Yeah.
one down all day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a great watch to keep. The Zenith with the rainbow. Man,
Absolutely,
a full
absolutely.
collection of Tudor chronographs. You got 5 colors. It's a great way you picked a certain model and built a collection in that range because there's so many cool Tudors. It's crazy, but man, you really you got those two really difficult to actually get, the Tiffany blue and the pink chronographs.
Yeah, and let's face it, Rolex is a genius on marketing, like Richard Mille. For those of you that know, I'm a big fan, and we saw my 41 OP Tiffany blue. They don't make all the colors in all the 41s. The pink Rolex OP only comes in the 36. So what's so smart to me is when they came out with the pink Tudor Back Bay, that I was like, God, is that a filling a void? Is that just luck, or did they put it in the 41 because you never could get the pink Rolex in the 41? So I'll wear the 36 OP pink Rolex and the 41 on another wrist. Especially my great sister-in-law is one of the great cancer survivors, and she started a 15,000 person walk in Redlands with 2 other women. And I wear, everybody wears pink that day. So you got to pink up, boys, and you got to wear that.
Yeah.
So what a better way, but so
Wow.
smart, right? That you can get the 41 in the Tudor pink, but not in the Rolex, right? I mean, I know it's probably coincidence, but it's still Rolex.
No,
is
no,
Rolex know what
I
they're
don't.
doing. They don't
I
mess
don't
around.
think it's a coincidence. They're definitely working together. When they released the Pepsis, the 2 Pepsis, that had to have been coordinated. No way. I don't because when the Tudor Pepsi first came out, I mean, that just changed the whole field.
Yeah, and Rolex, the meteorite Pepsi is in the white gold. It's one of my favorite meteorites of all time. And another great meteorite, there's about 7 or 8, believe it or not, brands that carry meteorites. Formex makes a lovely open back stainless with a sand tan textured dial like a meteorite, and it's only about $2,000, compared to the price point. So I love meteorite. I saw one of the viewers said it too. I'm a sucker for it, but I don't think you can go wrong, right? Because that's what I love. It's not about money. We try to just share because some people have unlimited money, and none of us have unlimited money, time, bank storage space, and so you gotta pick your poison.
Gotta pick your battles. Right?
Yeah.
You can't do everything at the same time. It wouldn't be even fun. The fun is in choosing something that brings a smile on your face. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
A couple quick questions for a novice. So first off, I love the American flag on your lapel because I wear that myself. So I'm a firm believer of that. So you're a true American. So that's always a great thing. The other thing, real quickly, is what do you consider? Now, I was going to ask Mike Lewis this. Cabernet and a Pinot Noir that are under $30 that you would recommend. Nothing expensive, but what would you recommend for under $30 or 30 euros or 30 Australian dollars or 30 Canadian dollars? What would you recommend?
Now do you want California?
I know what I'm game for anything. I know Napa really well. I know Bordeaux really well. I don't know anything else really well, but I'm just curious on what your thoughts are. on those?
I kind of like Etude. It's out of Caneros in California. That's a nice Pinot for the price. I think you can pick it up for like $34, $35. I do like that. Domaine Drouin is a nice one too, out of Willamette Valley in Oregon. Oregon makes some really great Pinots. And the other region I would recommend, you can look around, is the Russian River. You can pick up some Pinot Noirs from the Russian River in Sonoma County, and you can pick some around $30 range. And that's what's really available in that choices. California. Sorry, go ahead, Peter. You're going to say something?
No. Please finish.
Regarding Cabernets, it's a little bit pricey now, but one of my favorites for the price back at probably about 15 years ago was from Sonoma was Journe Cabernet. I think it's got a little bit pricey now. I haven't bought any Journe lately, but I think it's up now in the mid-50s, I think, isn't it, Peter? Somewhere around there.
Yeah. And Mike's a real pro, and this is the challenge, with wages, high real estate, cost of goods, import. Wine has just gone up, so it's causing a big strain in the market. And you can buy a lot of wines. We try to buy them from the chateaus or wineries to give them some sales, but it's so expensive that you're getting a lot now on K&L is one of the best auction and direct buy sites in the world in Napa. I encourage people to go there. Rohr is a great Pinot in the Santa Lucia Highlands, and they have about 7 or 8. And Mike's spot on. So look at Russian River as probably one of the premier, along with Oregon has a really good Pinot area too. And then on Cab, you might try Dow in the Central Coast. They're still fairly affordable in the non-crazy version of there. And this is the challenge we have because we want to
define. I know California pretty well. I'm from the East Coast. What Central Coast is where in California?
Sure, it will be Santa Barbara or below in San Luis Obispo, and Dow is a great electronics family, and their winemaker name before on there was the greatest master somm of all time. Fred Daines is my hero in wine. And so he was there. And so this is the challenge we have because it's hard to find really high quality stuff. And if you don't drink a decent bottle for a cheap price, it turns people off. Because a lot of times Mike and I will hear from people and they're like, I don't like wine. It's dry or it's blah. And we know that's a code word for meaning you had a bad experience, drinking not a decent, wine. So we try to, K&L has good stuff. And we try, besides Rohr and Pinot, Belagos, or there's about 20 good Pinots below $50 that I think could be meaningful for you.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
Or when in doubt, the average table wine in France is not too shabby. So
I understand. I understand that. No, I get that.
You buy a Chateauneuf de Pape at the bistro, a jug wine or something, and you'll drink it, and you're like, I'm in hog heaven. I'm just drinking this shit all day, with a loaf of bread and cheese,
Yeah, we've been trying. I've been trying to do different varietals for the guys to get more familiar. We've been stuck on whites for now because of the summertime and something, like we just did Albarino from Spain, northwest Spain, and we'll be going back to the reds again. I think the last red we had was what did we do the last red one? I'm trying to remember what we did.
I remember the Brunello.
Oh, the Brunello di Montalcino was fantastic. Yeah, that was a fantastic wine.
It was going to be hard to beat.
Is the wild, girl you always wanted to date, in high school or college. And she is full bodied and she is just a big, big wine. And I am a huge Barolo fan in Italy too.
Now, Peter, I'm planning to do this in the future, probably around the end of November, beginning of December. I'm going to be focused strictly on first growth. And I'm going to pull out, the guys have seen it, and I promised I'll open that bottle. I have a 1995 Aubryon. So I'm going to pop it open on the stream that day. And we're going to do a total feature on first gross only that day. So please join us if you can, because it'll be really a lot of fun.
I will make it. You all DM or text me or tell me when it's on my calendar, and you tell me what you want me to bring out, and I will bring a different one if you want, Mike. I hear and obey.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Have you lived in Newport Beach all your life, or are you from some part of a different area in California?
Yeah,
I mean, I know Newport Beach really well. 30 years ago, I'm in my 60s. So 30 years ago, my college friends, we rented a house on Balboa Island, and we had the time of our lives.
Yeah.
So, and we were 20 at the time. So, we had four Ivy League buddies, and then one Stanford buddy. We all kind of hung out down there, and it was phenomenal. It was wonderful. So it's a gorgeous area. It's absolutely a gorgeous area.
Thank you, Tim. Excuse me, Tim. It's an incredible area. I haven't. My wife and I've lived here about 7 years. I've always lived. I was born in the Van Nuys Northridge, San Fernando Valley. And then my dad started a famous coffee shop in Anaheim and Garden Grove. And so I've always been kind of an Anaheim, Buena Park, Fullerton, Brea, Yorba Linda guy. And then we just had to jump on board and suck it up because it just keeps getting more and more expensive and out of the reach to move to the coast, you know? And we just had to take the plunge. And when you move to the beach, you're going to have way more expense and you're going to have a smaller place. But the good news is, you're going to walk to and have some of the best food and experiences. The flip side is you won't factor in how much your food bill and alcohol and wine bill goes up every day because you go out to eat every day. So that's the only problem about living at the beach. You don't cook at home as much as you should because you can't wait to go out and try other food.
Yeah, it's a wonderful spot. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. You get perfect weather all the time. It's hard to beat. You know,
you're right.
You're right. You just jump if you want to go somewhere. You got the John Wayne Airport right there.
Yeah,
so it's really hard. It's really hard to beat because you've got easy access. You got really good medical. When you get older, you start thinking about that.
You do, and what and a bottle of wine every day or two helps keep the doctor away. So just drink a little wine, have a little watch. See some of these amazing cars. You know, Newport Beach is one of the great areas in the state and the world and the country where you just can't believe the stuff that people have in their garage and bring out every day that just zips by. You know,
I think the Porsche dealership. I go to this place called Prey in Greenwich, Connecticut, but I think the Newport Porsche dealership there is now the number one dealer of selling Porsches in our country. I can't speak about the world, but in any event, but I mean, this is a fabulous place.
No, it is. And the stuff that people have, I mean, it's insane. And that's why, again, all of us as a community, we share tips. We help each other with relationships to go farther, deeper, faster, wider. I mean, every day, I mean, my friend, my friend Paul, my friend Hezi, I mean, and the stuff they have in their garages, it's just unbelievable. Some of the cars.
I can imagine. You're also near I've never bought from them a secondary dealership. I mean, you don't have to be hard or good or whatever, but there's Bob's like, what is it? Secondary watch store near you. Yes. I've never purchased from them, but they've got a lot of stuff. I mean, I've known them for ages, and I've just never pulled the trigger from them. They carry a lot of Rolexes mostly, but I'm curious on what you're feeling on who do you go to on a secondary? Who do you trust on secondary stores?
Yeah, the Bob's is very good. Bindi Jewelers for new is very good. Booker 1916 are good, but for secondary, the king and queen of royalty that started me 25 years ago as one of their first customers is Happy Jewelers in Fullerton.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And wow. Happy Jewelers, can you believe this? They sell about 20 watches a day, 600 a month. and they could, I bet you in a couple of years they could be beating hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. They have a line out the door. They remember every piece you buy. The team there, Gabe and Danny, Eric, and they have about 15 incredible master salespeople, jewelers on site, and they will find you any piece. They will love you. They will treat you like family. They will remember what you paid, and as long as the market's not bad, they'll give you as much if it's affordable for your watch or more, and get you in another piece down the road. I mean, it's crazy. They do more sales tax revenue than Costco in the city of Fullerton. The mayor of Fullerton had to give them a key to the city, because without Happy Jewelers, it's kind of like the Hughes Aircraft and the Hunts Wesson factory. They replaced all the factories that shut down in Fullerton. It's crazy.
Well,
That's
that's good to know, actually.
wild.
I've never purchased from them either, but I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Oh yeah, just tell them that crazy Greek Pete Maverick Mitchell sent you, and I know they'll take care of you. I know they will.
There you go. You know, we have another Greek person who's on our community on Sundays who's from London. He thinks he's British, but he's really Greek. And so, but basically, he's
So, a mixologist.
he's a mixologist. He's probably one of the best bartenders I've ever seen in my life, which I get a kick out of. So there's got to be something within the DNA of the Greeks that I mean, basically the culture of history. So it's one of those type of things.
Oh, I love it.
The whole culture, you know.
I love it when you're bragging on us. We need all the help we can get, so thank you for that. We appreciate the lift.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh hey, Mike, welcome back.
Sorry
to the
about
live
that.
stream. It's
I
all cool.
apologize. Started crackling. I could hear it, so I said, "Let me reboot and go through my Wi-Fi instead."
Okay, very cool. By the way, Pete, let me know how much time do you have with us so that we can budget our time really well. If you're, if
Thank you, brother. I am good. I've got a little bit more time. It's good. One of my
yeah,
appointments canceled, so I'm good for a little bit more.
fantastic. That's great news. Because I do, you're as a car guy, what parallels do you see between car collecting and watch collecting?
I mean, like everything. When you think about how many people are car men and women, and then almost everybody loves Richard Mille, Rolex, Patek, and go right down the list. And everybody has a watch to go with a car, and they go so synonymous. And the genius in the marketing, Rolex, we know, has targeted so many different sports. And then now with Richard Mille always being in Formula One and team sponsorship, and the genius they use, and then now for Rolex not to do Formula One, but to be renewed by LVMH, and then Tag is back now doing it. I have a lot of respect. I was going to bring out a few tags I had and so forth, but I just think Tim, to answer your question directly, it's everything. It's literally a one-to-one synergy. Okay. Wow. I mean, even more than food or alcohol, and spirits. When you go to F1, you think of watch or tennis or golf events or more, and vice versa. And the stuff I see the celebrity sponsors and spokespeople wear on their wrist is crazy. That's what I'm always looking at. When we're out at a sporting event or something, I'm like, oh my God, what are they wearing? You know what I mean? What do they got on? And they have the best,
It's almost, they know that people are watching, and they're almost like catering to this. They first release it on some wild celebrity, like you'll see the Land Dweller the first time that was on Federer's wrist. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, you were gonna say?
Yeah, Peter, I really enjoyed that one video you recently did with when he was visiting the Aston Martin dealership. They had a Valhalla. I'm waiting to see that in person myself. How do you like that Valhalla?
Thank
Peter?
you, Mike. I've always been in love with Aston Martin. First, the sound and the V12 naturally aspirated. After my first love, Ferrari, with a classic, GT Grand Tour type Ferrari, naturally aspirated, especially open cockpit. Aston Martin's been one of my joys. And Nate, my filming guru and internet and everything, social media guru, he's like, hey, you know those guys, let's go in and see that Valhalla, and the Valkyrie's gorgeous. Yeah. It's so expensive on the price point. But the Valhalla, I turned they pulled off the cover, Mike. And when I saw that podium green with the yellow calipers, and I saw it from the back first, and I've never seen, the Batmobile doesn't look as sporty as this. And when I saw the lower pipes and the upper pipes, it has both sets. People missed the lower pipes. I missed it. And then when we turned on the side, I've never seen a more aggressive side skirt and raked gradient type side with big, gorgeous tires. And that front with the dual carbon mixture, that car literally was a 10, a 10, and a 10 from back, side, and front. I just wish we could have heard it, because she's pushing, I believe, 1,064 horsepower on the hybrid V8 twin turbo. And I really so badly, but I'm going to tell you, if you could impulse buy a car and not have to drive it or hear it turn on after a Ferrari, I think that one right there is a no-brainer. And Matthew did an incredible job there telling us also about the car. He used to come from Ferrari as well. So that Aston Martin, Mike, was just off the charts.
Now, would you consider one in the future?
Yes. I just told him, I go, hey, I've learned from all my mistakes, because I was, nerdy or this or that. I used to fall in love with every cheerleader in high school and junior high and college that you saw. And I go, you can't just bring somebody hot home to marry. You have to take it out and listen to it, look, see how it interacts and drives. And so you can't get a partner without driving it. So my moral of the story is I have to drive it and see it. And the problem is it's hard for them to do that. And Aston Martin, also has a maintenance thing on these cars. So as long as you're not shipping them to out of country to service or to Arizona at the new central maintenance facility, they should be able to service this car in the Newport store, because Newport for Aston Martin really is the flagship store around the area. And so I would hope that Mike, if I could just hear it or drive it, that car, it was stuck in that exact color, that spec, right? But just don't mix the carbon up, because you try not to burn extra money. But look at that thing, the way it looks. Oh,
it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I'm waiting to see it in person when they bring it to the Scottsdale Aston Martin dealership. They're supposed to be getting it soon.
Yeah, and they did that team there. I encourage everybody, go to Aston Martin in Newport Beach, and then when you're in that parking lot, keep the car there and walk 100 feet over to one of the number one restaurants in California, Javier's. The Newport Crystal Cove Javier's is the greatest food, Mexican food, steak, fish, the greatest hot scene to be seen. You could lose your life in Javier's. Just stay there the whole night. I'm just telling you, it's insane what cars come in there. And then you've got the other great small boutique chain in there. You've got A's chain in Newport Beach, and that's A's Crystal Cove, CDM Restaurant, A's Original, A's Long Beach. They have on Lido Island, and they have another one next to the theater, and then they have 3 or 4 more coming, one at the new OC Vibe. So, Journe does an amazing job. See, a typical Newport, you have literally 2 home run restaurants, then you have Marché Moderne, and then if that wasn't enough, you have the best Mastro's Ocean Club in the country, the Newport Mastro's Ocean Club, in the same parking lot. So bottom line, you might want to Uber there. I don't want you driving home and having any libations, because you'll get a little snockered over there.
That's you have to leave your wallet at home.
You need to, but that's why we're all about food, wine, cars, watches. If they had a watch store in that center, Tim, you would lose your life in that shopping center at Crystal Cove, right?
This is a wild level of car. Seriously, how's that even possible? The technology in this.
And now they're all hitting 1,000 horsepower. Now the new E Corvette is 1,200 horsepower. And it's doing about 1.9 0 to 60. And for 225 grand, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. I'm just saying for that price point and to hit 225, 230 miles per hour is insane. That's like an SF90 type, without getting into the SP1, 2, or 3s or the Ferrari hypercar, which hits that, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 million. And you have to be such a high rated collector. It's very hard to get those cars new.
I was talking to Tim about the Corvette, what they've come up with. The latest one that's available is a ZR1, and the ZR1X is their now their king, which 1250 is the horsepower on that one.
That's it.
Actually, I'm trying to get the ZR1, but they're asking from $130,000 to $200,000 above MSRP, and that's just crazy. I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you. The one great thing of many things about like Ferrari or Rolex is when you get a new one ordered, they're not allowed to mark it up over MSRP. Mm-hmm. So they're corporate prohibited from doing that. So, if you're able to, buy a pre-owned Ferrari, build a relationship, get an allocation for a new one, watch the tariffs. And if you can spec it and you can get it fairly quickly, if it's not too complicated, you've got a car that won't get marked up, because the Lambos, the Porsches, a lot of these cars, they get marked up. Like, I'm with you. I'm not doing a $200,000, $20,000 gorgeous Corvette, which that one you rattled off. That's the one I mentioned that I love. And yet I can't, you can't afford to do 100 or something over, because, if it goes down, it's really, problematic. So, I tell people in a hard market, choose carefully and always buy up if you can, whether it's new or pre-owned. Get a real smart buy. It's a buyer's market right now, and watches, wine, and cars. So buy smartly.
Right.
Yeah. This is next level of a car.
Oh, the cars are crazy. We can go on all day on the cars.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you define yourself as a collector? Are you more about like the passion pieces, or are you about the are you conscious of value and investment?
I have to be, because I don't have, like with watches, Tim, I don't have unlimited money, time, storage, and, insurance, maintenance can be issues. And so, again, with watches you get new, or with cars you get new, you don't sell unless you talk to the dealer, for example, on cars, and you work with them and say, hey, I want to get a better one. Ferrari will work with you and consign one if it's not time restricted. And that way they have the benefit of your loyalty as a good customer. You bought a new car, you've consigned or sold them the car, and they get every side of that transaction, and that's really meaningful to keep your relationship with one store. Or if you can buy from another store, do that, but always be honest and open with them. And with watches, I wouldn't sell a new one unless you speak with them, because they have such a limited supply. They want to put it in the hands of somebody that doesn't just go back and forth. Now, if you buy something pre-owned, I bought a lot of cars pre-owned and a lot of watches pre-owned on Chrono or from other collectors. You're going to pay more unless you're able to get one super affordable. And then you have a right to trade it if you're not loving it or you want to better yourself. That's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. You own it. It's just all about managing that relationship and being good with your word.
Ray has sent us a €2 super chat. I wouldn't do that either. Totally concur, gents. Cheers, Ray. Ray is out there on the rock in Ireland, Aran Island. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Yet he's a collector with some fun pieces and cool stories behind them. Okay, let's go to. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the cars. Okay, and how do you see cars in relationship to wristwatches?
So I look at them as similar joys and passion. I think we all agree with that. And I think there's very similar rules, Tim. I think you should buy what you love. I think, the economy's tight. And so I think you should buy what you can afford and try to buy up in a hard market. But I want you to enjoy it. And I don't garage queen cars a lot. So I try to have them with me and I try to drive them every week or two. So I enjoy them. And then again, what could go better? You can't You got to be careful. No open containers in a car. So you can't bring wine in the car unless you're bringing a closed bottle. You go to a restaurant and then you don't drive home after drinking, because it's very strict. So watches is the perfect marry for cars. You got a great watch on your wrist that can accentuate the color. Remember, I had that outfit on and I had red also underneath. So you see I'm wearing my 41 OP coral red Rolex because I was doing color match day, and that's a thing. So that's how I view it. But I really love cars. And for my age, I go to shows, I turn out, I race at tracks, I do car schools, I do touring events. I belong to Fast Lane Drive, which is, the #1 car club probably of non-brand specific, just every brand, in chapters. Clement does an amazing job. We started off, my wife and I were like the parents or grandparents. We were like the oldest people in the group by like 30 years. And then now it's expanded. But Fast Lane Drive is a great chapter in your area to seek out because they're really exploding and everybody brings everything in their garage. But I assure you, everybody in there is on a watch thing or a travel thing or a fashion thing or a jewelry thing or a cigar thing or an exclusive club thing or a boat thing or a plane thing. It's crazy.
Wow. Do you think the younger generation of collectors is more lifestyle driven than the old school safe queen only approach?
I think, younger collectors, people that are younger, everybody just gets smarter and smarter. And so I'm amazing how much knowledge they can find quickly and have at a younger age. I didn't get a lot of more knowledge till I studied and took time. So I think, men and women are getting better and quicker and earlier in lives. And I find the younger, more successful collectors or passion, they always want to better themselves and move up. And I think they really know their product. And I think they'll buy not just on color or sound or price. I think they actually buy what they like. But I do notice over time people mature and they might focus their taste into more specific brands or cars. And I think that could be, I want to aspire to a better car. I want to better myself and make more money because a lot of people want value in their stuff because they're not selling it all the time. So I think people want to know if I'm holding a lot of stuff, you're not going to take a bath on it. Because unless you have a family, you're very blessed and have a really large ability, a tranche of money to not worry about anything. You can just buy across the board and then you don't have to worry. You should buy what you like. But I think most people are dollar conscious and make sound business and purchase choices, don't you, Mike and Tim?
I totally agree with you. Totally.
I'm trying to the best of my ability. I think I may have overspent on watches a little bit, but hey, maybe that's why I'm doing this show, to just have fun and enjoy.
Pete, we
what I'm
all
kind-
want to bargain, I think, don't we? In
Yeah,
life?
a
Yeah.
bargain is great.
I mean, bargain, it just makes in 21 and 2022, watches were like stocks. I mean, they were just going through the roof, right? I mean, and you still can find great buys and be really smart. But I think everybody was going gaga and it was going through the roof. So to your point, I completely agree with you. And I think the market's still really strong. If you're buying something, much more affordable, you're selling it more affordable. But, I think people have to be very specific. I remember I bought a really nice Vacheron, a really limited piece, and it had the really deep blue dial. And then I bought a really good AP, the Baller, the Manhattan Banker's watch, the solid gold Royal Oak, with the blue face. And both went from 100 to like 150. Went from 100 to like 200, 225, 250 each. And it was crazy. And that was an example in 2022 and 2023. Everything was just like doubling. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It wasn't sustainable anyway. It became just so ridiculous.
Yeah, you had incredible Asian Pacific Islander Chinese market. You had incredible amount of cannabis, crypto, and you had pent up demand from COVID, and you had people with a lot of money and they couldn't go anywhere. And so what did they do? They went on Chrono, or they found if your jeweler would open up and bootleg the store, after hours or when nobody was around. I mean, I don't tell you who, I don't want to get them busted, but during COVID, we had a party and we like, oh my God, you're not doing any sales. Come over and bring like 50 watches. So we catered some food at our house in Yorba Linda. And I've never seen people devour the food and booze because nobody had been out. for like months and months and months. And I think this jeweler sold every watch on the pool table we had out. You know, people were just like, it was voracious, and it was so fun to see, you know, and it really, that was the thing. My old house had it was, you know, when you don't live at the beach, you have bigger home and they're worth less money. So I had more wine storage. So we may not have had a lot of family coming over, but I had enough wine, cigars, and scotch and bourbon to last for 5 years at that old house on site. Wow. So my wife and I had one whooping of a time over in that house when we were locked in because of COVID. I'm sure everybody was just locked in and caged in and couldn't wait to get out.
Yeah. I think this show was created during those times because there was like this extra demand to create a space where we could talk about wristwatches. And it turned out there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim and Mike and Tim, any, as we start to next 10, 15 minutes, wrap up, any questions or any other topics you want?
I like to see that. I like to see that Panerai again, that with the Ferrari logo. I've never seen anything.
That's a cool call.
Oh my God, I love it.
Look at this. That is pretty damn cool.
Oh my God.
I mean, wait, what year was that?
It's got to be 15, 17 years. And they had two. So they had this yellow version, and this yellow is the GMT version with date on it and small seconds, which I love, and open back. And then the red version is the chrono. And I just love it.
It's beautiful. How big is your wrist? Because usually those PAMs are pretty big.
They are pretty big. You know, my wrist is not particularly large or meaningful, but this, I can wear it. And I mean, let me tell you, if you can wear the Chopard gargantuan monster, and when you look at this thing on the lugs, this is like 44 plus on the wrist, and it's, look how thick it is. So I just go for it, you know, as long as it's comfortable on the way the lug shape comes down around and the strap. But I'm so glad you like this, because I mean, I think for Panerai,
cool. I've never seen. Obviously, I've never seen it. I'm always curious in stuff I've never seen.
It's a great callback, Tim. This is a great watch. It's such a special watch. We were going too fast with Pete.
Yeah. I need to.
We didn't spend enough time with these killer pieces.
You take. It's like you took it for granted that.
Yeah, it was too fast. Yeah. It was too fast.
Very nice. Yeah. Very cool.
What a special highlight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ferrari watches.
You're so kind. I know we're speed dating, so I was like, I'm gonna get some stuff out there for the viewers, because then we'll digest after. But hey, I've got them all here,
Peter,
before I stick them back in the bank tonight. You know, or
Peter, are you willing one day to show us some of your beautiful cars, or that's off ground?
Maybe for episode 2. We got 71 people watching. I'll drop the link to the Pete's Instagram and YouTube channel. I want everybody to subscribe to follow along his journey through his wine, watches, and cars collecting.
Thank you. I would be honored. I'd be happy to show a couple, and maybe we'll do it at the Ferrari dealer in Newport Beach.
Awesome.
We'll film, and I'm super excited. I have one of the first 2 cars of a new model that just came out, and it came last week, and the color's insane. It's an insane, and it's a tribute. And this new model,
I think I know one of them, what it is, but
I think you do. And they had a tribute to. They had 14 colors not released before in Ferrari, and a tribute to the old Daytona. So I did a crazy color, and I'll give you a hint. If I'm wearing, if we're gonna show that car, I'm gonna have to bring an orange watch. Hint.
Oh, so, wow! That's the double orange.
Yeah,
super combo.
And if I was Kevin O'Leary, a stud, I would double, or I would wear quattro orange. You know, I don't know what to do, right? But you can't get enough orange on the wrist, so that would be a cool to premiere for the viewers and show, and to also, again, there are always better, more experienced collectors, but I'm just glad to throw in whatever I can to contribute to our community here. You know, I'm doing my best. You know, you see my orange jacket. That one on the inside has Louis Vuitton and Hermes on that jacket you just showed on the picture, Tim.
Oh,
So
okay.
that
This one
all
right
my
here, yeah.
jackets have a theme. So see that orange one?
Oh, I
That one,
see.
all my jackets have a theme. So that one has a tribute. My beautiful Tiffany blue and chocolate brown stripe jacket is a Patek Philippe and a Tiffany on the inside tribute. And I wear that to Watches and Wonders and to the Tiffany Landmark store or the Tiffany Costa Mesa store for the family there. So I always try to do a theme.
What a great color. And yeah, it looks
Yes.
like a Hermes fabric, right? Like a
Yeah.
Hermes tie.
Very unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and one of the best tailors, and he makes short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, perfectly tailored on the size, so you could wear them tucked in or out. And pants is Ron Vigiano in Orange County. He's been my guy for a while, Austin Taylor. So shout out to everybody that wants. He'll get your measurements. If you want a golf shirt, tucked out shirt, dress shirt, and there you go. The one before. Do the picture before. One more before.
Oh, the one
one more before. There you go. That is my Chopard on the left wrist, and the right is the other all-in-one I was telling you about. If you want to blow that up a teeny bit, that is double all-in-one models. Is that crazy? That is crazy.
Wait. I have to use some wizardry here to zoom
Look
it
at
in.
those two. That is double Chopard all-in-ones.
What a combo. A two-piece. And there you get the signature on the shirt, with your initials.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and I guarantee I probably had a diamond cuffling, or Happy Jewelers made orange sapphire cufflinks for me, so I bet you I had theirs on that day too. And on the other wrist, you can see the other Chopard all-in-one. It wasn't the diamond version; it was the gorgeous blue version, and that's crazy. To see two of those, because they're very rare. Those all-in-one models.
Chopard, it's one of the most serious watch manufacturers right now.
Their movements are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they're incredible gem set. Again, there's co-presidents Carl and Caroline, the brother and sister, and Caroline does an incredible high jewelry side, and Carl does the incredible watch side, and the Ferdinand de Berthoud, the super limited watch brand, that's Chopard, and so
Ferdinand de
I did not know that.
Ferdinand Berthoud.
It's incredible, and I'm telling you, my Chopard rainbow, solid white gold with diamond pave face and the sapphire rainbow gem sets on the bezel. It's one of the prettiest rainbows you'll ever see. Chopard does some incredible Alpine Eagle stainless steel with sand finish, 15, 17 grand. They just came out with a titanium, and it has orange accents. And I had them do a not the chocolate strap. I had them do on strap and orange strap for me from the factory. I mean, I can't say enough about the family and the quality, and that's why they really resurrected the brand. And I'm putting it on the cost certification, the movements, really great brand. I want to add it to everybody's top 10 list.
Yeah. When I went to the Dubai Watch Week, I've met some watch community members from Germany, and they were all wearing Chopard, and I got a chance to see them in real life. Incredible craftsmanship.
100%.
But these are like works of art. This is their LUC department, right?
Correct. That's that LUC.
Then of course
the all-in-one.
the
But
heavy
I gotta give a shout out again
there we go.
to the brother Journe, because Journe.
That's the top brand right now, I think, right?
I would argue it's been, and it's just got in everybody's social conscience more notoriety.
There is so much demand for these. They're never going to sell out. Like it's way too much. They have full control. People will do anything to get the FPJ, but it's impossible for most people. They get that letter, that bad news. You were not chosen. It's brutal.
I'm glad we spent time on that brand, because it means the world to me, the pedigree and the history, and they've been amazing.
You got to see the tour of the factory, how they're because they have something going on with the movements, right? They have same watchmaker work on the movements from beginning to the end.
Yeah, and they
Each
have a
individual.
piece for Tim. You're right, and they have a piece. For example, their ultra grand complicated piece is called Astronomique. It is so gorgeous if you find a picture of that, and you can actually custom some of the dial colors. They'll let you do that, and it's about a 1.1 million, 1.15 million. And that watch has, I believe, 12 grand complications. And it is just stunning, that watch. And they have only a few people that work on that watch in the factory, and they will take it, like you said, from tip to tip, start to finish, and finish that watch. It's crazy.
It's not just that, Peter. You met the legend himself, Francois Journe. I mean, you
What
can't
a
ask for more.
character that guy is.
I mean, the man who made this brand. I mean, he's a genius, absolute genius, in my opinion.
He is, and I've saw him the first year at the boutique, and then at dinner after. I was blessed to see him at the only store after Miami and New York is West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and his brother Laurent runs that store. And so I've seen Francois Paul there too, and then I saw him again this year at the Geneva store, and at the factory, and for dinner I believe he was there. I might be wrong, but I've seen him about 4 or 5 or 6 times, and it's been such a joy. And again, see Laurent, and to see Kenny, and to see Pierre, and then meet Massa. You're talking about and Francois Paul does not care. He's going to solve the problems he wants to. He's going to show the watch the way he wants to. He's going to keep that production limited, period, end of discussion. That's it. And, and he just loves people that are as passionate. I can't tell you for how simple of a watch, the Chronometra Blue or CB, I can't tell you how, relatively inexpensive it is and how hard it is to get. I changed it. You can put almost any color and it looks great. And this being the tantalum, metal, this watch it is so difficult to make with all the different coats for that, lacquer type painting, enameling it goes through, that the fail rate is high because it has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, Francois Paul won't put it out.
Unbelievable.
He won't put it out.
Basher says we love flawed humans.
You're talking to the king of flawed right here, but
no, it's what a collection so far. We love these pieces. Very, very tough to get stuff. You got great mix of different brands. You've got the FPJ, and that's a big achievement for anyone.
Thank you.
So many people there that want it.
Thank you. And
for a lot, it's going to be impossible nowadays.
Yeah, but I encourage people don't please
give up. Don't.
Yeah. Don't give up.
You have to go. You have to get out there. Right?
Go with somebody to the New York store and for FP Journe or Miami.
It's a great event. If anything, it's just a great just evening. Just great evening with good people.
Yes.
To make these watches possible.
Yes. And meet the staff and show up at events and get invited. It's okay if you get a rejection letter for 1, 2, or 3, or however many years. But imagine the joy when you get one, and there's only around 1,000 pieces, and you're in that family. I had the temerity, the stupidity. Imagine me going to dinner the first year, getting to go to the boutique years ago in Geneva, and then going to dinner, and my wife and we didn't have one. I mean, it wasn't bad having the.
What did you wear for that evening when you were there?
I wore the Grand Comp. Is it 5327G? Patek Philippe, also in blue, Tiffany co-stamp. So I wore the first Grand Comp, beautiful watch from Matt at the Patek Tiffany store, not the 5961 that I had on my wrist. It was the first Grand Comp. And then I'm pretty sure I had a Rolex on. So I had 2 on my wrist, but I was like, they have to know I'm authentic. I don't have one, and I don't want to buy one aftermarket, and I'll wait. I'll just wait.
Absolutely.
It's okay.
That's the way to do it.
I just, and then when you have one, and there are collectors in there, There are people, original collectors, 1999 and forward. There are people that have hundreds of watches in that group. And I'll tell you, I'm just glad if you're going to be, you know, I'm not afraid. If you're going to be a business person or an athlete, it's okay to be the worst one on the best team. That's all I'm going to say. You learn the most. And, you know, and that's just the way it works, you know, and I've met a guy that has 1,000 watches. You know, I know several people that have 500. Yeah.
Wow.
And they just walk through the list with me, and their memories are like photographic, and it's just crazy. Like on Rolex, he ran out of room after like 60. He rattled off, and on Patek, he had like 30. You know, and if you have one, what a joy. If you have 2, 3, what a joy. You know, it is what it is. We tell people, don't be intimidated. Buy what you like. Buy up in a hard market. Be loyal to the brand. Show up to events. You know, stay with them, and just work with them and be authentic, and that will pay off. And enjoy it. Just have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes just gotta wait for it to get the maximum effect. By the way, speaking of the king of flawed, Daniel Katz, welcome to the show.
I
He's
guess
got a
there's
very
more.
flawed collection.
Yeah,
He's got a ring.
I just want to
Power
say I'm
too.
flawed too, but it's nice to meet another one.
Peter.
I'm just saying a quick hello to Peter. I know you got to go real quickly.
Yeah.
I'm calling from up north where $20,000 is worth 10 cents in Canada. You know, what can you do, man? So
Hey, Daniel.
I'm not Prime Minister Kerry. Okay, so
yeah, no, brother, it's great to meet you. We're all flawed. It's wonderful to meet. This is what I love. I mean, how cool is this to meet such kind and smart and good people? Because again, I'm not running for office ever. I'm not going to be in a movie. I'm a nobody, but I'm somebody when I'm with all of you.
Oh, at the end of the day, we're all very important.
No, we're very grateful for you to come on today. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Tim, am I a somebody? No, I'm not, right, Tim? I don't know.
I think you're somebody. You're somebody big on this show.
Oh, yeah.
If anything.
Yeah. I saw some of the show. I was busy doing other stuff. And yeah, I enjoyed the sharing of the experience. We all are. And the stories
Quite a story. Quite a
are
collection.
more sometimes more important than the pieces themselves, and the journey also of whatever the journey is. It's the process, right?
That's right. Just remember, when in doubt, the $30 Mickey Mouse watch rules.
There you go.
Boom. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's the #1 watch.
That's it. You can't beat it. The $30 watch from 1988, and my dad's watch circa 1950 to 1965. Can't beat it.
Wow.
There you go.
So so before you leave, just one final question. So where is it? Where do you go from here? What's next for you?
So it's simple. Where we go is we all go together. We're having fun. We're reaching people. I want to really grow our community. So people know we try our best. We're flawed. We enjoy our stuff. We pass along information. I had a friend and his relative was graduating and he saw me on TV, and he couldn't get a new watch, and it was more valuable buying it new than secondary market. And it was a Rolex, and I introduced him to somebody in New York, and because it wasn't super sought after watch, but a gorgeous watch, the dealer was gracious enough and gave him a brand new date just in the store for a college kid. And that meant the world to me, because we all know you need somebody to put some horsepower behind you and some cred. And, you know, I just want to, you know, give a shout out. That happens all the time. Happy Jewelers on the secondary market for new or pre-owned pieces, but Damien Zucker there in New York, Booker, and then Damon and Val and the team at 1916 and those, they're all taking care of people. So when you get discouraged, just know it's not that way with everybody. You know, a lot of times people will help you get started and get a piece in your hands, and that's super meaningful to me.
That's a really good point.
Absolutely.
Any final questions, everybody?
No, we'll leave it for next time because
Okay.
I think Peter had promised that he'll be back
Yeah.
one day again.
Oh, I'm going to be back. I had such a
Absolutely.
great time and a relaxed
Well
conversation. Just we all have the same passions and poisons. So just let me know. I can't tell you how an honor it is to reach more people and to make more friends. I can't thank you enough for the referral and the friendship.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolute honor to have. Absolute
Yeah.
honor to have you, Peter.
We'll talk
Thank
to
you, team.
soon.
Bye-bye
Yeah,
now.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Wow.
great
Oh, there we
guy. What a
go.
great
There we
gentleman.
go. I think pretty good interview there.
You know,
of
after I said,
Pete Mitchell.
go ahead.
No, please continue.
No, that's more important. But after the interview, that's
Oh no, I was just saying. It was very cool of him to join us to share his story on his collecting journey. I think it's really unique, very different, and he's got some amazing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What a
yeah.
what a cool collection of watches.
Well, he collects every. I
Got
mean,
inspirational. I
everything is
need
high
to
standard.
reshuffle my stuff.
Yeah,
What
it's
am I
amazing.
doing?
He's got
Yeah.
incredible watch collection, incredible car collection. He loves wine, and I'm sure he's got incredible collection of wine.
We saved
So-
cars
so-
for the next time. We're gonna see his
Yeah.
cars.
And
Absolutely.
he's well informed about the like you, Mike, of the accessible wines.
He's got the FPJ one, dude.
It seems
Yeah.
like he is
Chronometer
aware of those.
blue and the vertical tourbillon. Okay,
Yeah.
let me go get some water. It is just
Okay.
mind blowing.
Yeah. I'm
Water
gonna
or
get water
vodka?
too.
Water? Okay. Water.
Let me get some water too.
Oh my goodness, we're all alone here. Double D, I want to thank you for saying that, not to be silly, that I'm an incredible nobody. I appreciate that, Double D. Looks like we had a good turnout here. Ray, nice to see you from across the pond. Yeah, I think there was a good reaction. Hopefully, we're going to get Mr. Mitchell in again, and I'm sure we will. And
Danielle,
then,
how are you?
Oh, hi.
How's everything? I just
I
jumped on.
forgot you're up there. You're up there. I forgot. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I've got for some reason, maybe you don't know. A year ago, I with the help of my sister, brother-in-law, we closed out my dad's place, and out of the blue, I get a phone call from the energy. I guess you have that too over across the board. The energy group that deals with supplying the furnace and the energy, and we get this guy calling, says that you owe X number of dollars. I said, well, we closed out a year ago. So that was my fun today. It had to send them to the lawyer and let them figure that one out. So, but I'm good.
There's always something,
Yeah. It's a matter of navigating through it.
Especially with estates. I mean, it can last for a long time.
Yeah. I can't hear you, Timmy. Tim.
I was saying, what did I miss?
No, yeah. No, just me. Grunting about personal stuff to Tim G.
Oh,
but it's nothing serious. So we're all back.
Good.
Hey Tim,
Okay.
Tim,
Yes.
I don't think we could have had a better guest. I mean, he was just amazing.
Yeah.
The guy is down to earth. He's just knowledgeable. He's very friendly, and it's just. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better guest, really.
What a fun collection he's got.
Great guy.
Yeah. Smart dude with great collection.
And I
Deep
was
knowledge of wine. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I had no idea what you two were talking about. It was just like completely different language. It's like French or something. So it's just like zonked out. But hey, it's good to know that we can get some good advice.
Yeah, we got to
regarding
get
wine.
him. Hopefully, he'll be on that day that Sunday when I'll do that first growth. And I'll open that 95 Aubryon. I think, and he'll bring something really.
You need a
amazing.
recommendation from him.
He's gonna bring something amazing too.
And on another episode, perhaps if he gets addicted to this place, and on another episode, him going tit for tat with Sean
Oh
over,
yeah, the suits.
sartorial dress
Oh,
attire.
yeah,
Oh
You know,
man,
that's a whole other one.
the serial contender. That
Yeah.
is incredible. He's got his own style, you know, a twist on like Sean. He's really classical. It's a very kind of very classical, whereas Pete's is very kind of modern with the
He's
modern
more
twist.
relaxed. He's more
Yeah,
relaxed
yeah,
style.
yeah,
He's got.
yeah.
Yeah,
Modern twist.
yeah.
Kind of
Mm.
kind of like, hey, let me show you this. This is perfect. Tie in here. Check this out. Kind of like this. Look at this. What is this?
What is
It-
that?
yeah, that's the MB&F. Basically, Max Booster's MB&F brand Mad 1 S. They released these new models. Look at this. This is in a collab with an artist.
Hmm.
Look at these colors, huh? What a wild combinations. Where did they come up with this?
It's very colorful.
Yeah, almost almost too colorful.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much for me.
Speaking of colorful,
Maybe Daniel would like it. Daniel, what do you
um,
think?
uh, uh, I
No,
don't want to share with you right now, but I
I don't
don't think
think.
I'll be buying
I
this.
don't think that's Daniel's style either.
It's a little bit too clunky
It's like
and
toy.
whatever with Max.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You're right. Daniel is very traditional watches.
Not
Yeah.
Got
so
the
traditional, not
not
so traditional.
what
But
about
I'll tell you something. Somewhere
a
down the
classy
road,
traditional watch?
yeah.
This is like a joke.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I probably could get away with it, but I
Fun.
think I do like. There's something about classic that I don't get tired of, and it's my coffee going out for coffee watch. I look at it as long
Mm.
as you're not fixing the plumbing, not that I know anything about plumbing, or doing anything in the mud or playing sports, I
Mhm.
could use my dress watches for anything, and that's just my interest there. Someday I might get a reversal. Someday, if time allows, and uh, I'd like to look at that Atelier When again. Speaking of all those colors,
Atelier when?
they are
Okay.
coming up with other colors on the dial.
What?
And yeah, so even
No
though you
way.
name this order, if you look at the site, and that might be at the show in Dubai, they're going to have other as beautiful as this is. It'll be other iterations.
Oh, okay.
The banging thing to
Yeah.
get that personalized look. I'm not saying I get it. I just find that more interesting than the MB&F. As
Definitely.
great as the Mad One is.
I think Atelier One is actually coming out with some interesting pieces. I quite like their aesthetics. I think they're attractive looking watches, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and they're using a French movement, which is it's a company that does their whole watch. It's only a few $1,000s, but then what they've done is take the movement and do a whole artisan piece on the rotor, and
Yeah.
no, on the bridges and the rotor. In the rotor, you've got the gold. You've got the diamond indices on the dial, the handmade banging, whatever that routine is, a form, in the same respect as a fume dial lacquered, or pick your piece lacquered, or whatever expensive dial material is used. That's in the same level. And so you're paying for all that, and it's still a
Expensive.
reasonable, accessible piece. So the movement is from a watchmaking company out of France that do their own in-house movement, which is this one. And yes, the watch is less expensive, but you don't get the artisan work that you have here.
Okay, it's laser engraved. It kind of reminds me of the.
But you have other colors. Sorry for interrupting.
I
Why I
can't. I
brought it
can't
up
see the other
is you have
color.
other colors coming out.
Oh, but not yet. They haven't been announced yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're gonna have new colors. This is a great color.
Yo, it's a wonderful color.
Look at that blue color. What a
Yeah.
beautiful color. And those diamonds. Gorgeous stuff. I've had this watch on. It's
Did you have the exact watch, Tim?
I had with the Arabic numerals like this.
Oh, with Arabic instead of
Yeah.
You have a choice. You can go one way or the other.
Yeah.
Gosh, I like those Arabic numerals.
I
Actually,
like the numerals, yeah.
And
yeah,
that
it's a little
poem on the
bit-
back, that's like
Yeah.
ancient Chinese history. It's like one of their historical fairy tales or something like that.
What's that sell for? About 6,000?
Yeah, 5,850.
So it's around 6,000. So that,
Yeah,
what is that, Tim? Is that about 300,000 Canadian? Okay, maybe 8,000. All right.
Give those Canadians a break. Come on, Daniel.
Oh man.
Okay.
No, I think Canada is holding up pretty well. They're holding
They
their
are
own,
just
minding
yeah,
their
they're-
own business. I haven't heard anything about Canada. Just
the dollar is just been for a while before all the drama and the noise. It's been a bit on the weak side anyway. So
yeah.
that's probably something else, which I don't want to get into because I'm not an economist. I don't know any better. But
Your prime minister just recently said that they're not going to do like an embargo to the United States, anything like that. Just
something
recently.
was agreed upon just a few days ago or last week.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
See what's going on.
A lot to do, I guess, because some everyday people with small businesses on the other side of the border, their small businesses are hurting in the States. And,
Of course, it hurts. It hurts everybody,
and
really.
the prime minister doesn't want to hurt them or
No.
anything. Well, without getting the politics. So there something was, I guess, worked out. I don't know.
Yeah.
They struck a deal. They don't want any drama.
Yeah.
Because there's been too much drama.
But leave
in
that
the
aside.
world.
I just brought up the dollar. It
Oh.
is a beautiful piece, and there's other. You want to show the colors, Tim, on the site because it's kind of
Look at this
interesting.
thing. Which one are you talking about? This one?
On their website, they have tell
There-
you when they have their website, and it'll show the different colors that
It does.
might
Oh,
come out
this
in
is this what you're talking
26.
about?
Though it might be. I don't know.
Or are you talking about
No,
this one?
not that. There's where they actually showed iterations of what we just saw, but in different colors. They'll come out in 26. So someone can still order.
Where did you see this?
I saw it on their website. I tell you
Yeah.
when.
I can't see it. Sorry.
Here,
So only
let me
comes
look
in.
for it.
So only
Fine.
comes in the blue dial. That's the only color that particular.
Right
now,
now,
that's
but
what
they're
I
coming
thought.
out in. They're going to come out in other colors.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm sure they'll come out with a green. A green would probably look good.
I think there is a green coming out,
A green color.
and think that's going to be hot too. I mean, the blue is great, but
Yeah.
here, I'm just open up here and
There's
go
really
to-
good stuff coming out every single year.
Yeah.
By the way,
Mhm.
Mike, you were wearing the same identical hat as Pete, or do you have? Oh, I think you have the same hat.
Not well. He does have the same hat, I believe. It's a Gucci hat.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think he has. He has in some.
He does. I
some
think he
shows.
does. I think I've seen him wear it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Actually, his YouTube channel is really good. It's not
Mhm.
long-winded. It's kind of short,
Good
and
editing.
he does nice editing to it.
Is it daily or is it is there a specific date and time that he's on?
What's that?
No,
Tim?
he's not. He's not doing live streams. He's doing videos.
He just does
Okay.
Kind of
videos.
producer Michael style
Yeah, just
videos.
videos.
Yeah. And he's doing podcasts because look, this thing, this live streams, it's not for everyone. It's some people like doing live streams, some people like doing videos. I prefer doing the live streams, but unfortunately, I have to do videos for that
Well,
growth.
Tim, it's kind of because you like to interact with people live. That's why.
Yeah, it's just my
That's the difference.
shtick.
Yeah, that's your stick, and it's a successful stick, and I think it's going to keep on growing and keep bringing some really good content and bringing some really kind of high profile, really quality individuals on the stream live. It just adds more quality to the stream itself.
Yeah, you're right. And it's good to get different perspectives. It was really nice to see Pete's collection. What a different unusual stuff, not that
Yeah,
we normally see on our show. I think it was completely unique collection,
yeah,
which
exactly.
I think is cool for us to experience.
Well,
Got some nice combos.
he had Tudor, which is more of a kind of, for him it's lower end,
Five
but
tutors
yeah, but he's got some
in all
bangers
different
of
colors.
watches. My goodness
Yeah,
me, that
the FP
Chopard,
Journe,
and of course FP
Chopard.
Journe. He's also got a Rolex Rainbow. I've seen it. It's really cool.
Wow.
He's
Yeah,
got
I
some
told
amazing.
him bring out the heat.
He's
Let's
got
put on it.
Saru. He's got
Yeah,
everything. He's got so many great watches. You only saw a very, very small part of what he has.
mm. It's very good to see what's possible. It's very inspirational. Like
Yeah, yeah,
what are the possibilities
yeah.
in this world? That's why America kicks so much ass, Daniel.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually saw. I'm not dreaming it. It's not
Okay.
on the site per se because I looked at the site myself, but I saw where they might, which means they probably will, for those who want to put in a kind of a down payment, they can
Oh
still
yeah.
get something in 26, but there'll be different colors, and one of
Yeah.
them is green, right?
But did they
But
show
I
the
didn't see
colors?
it. I can't
No
remember where it
video.
is.
I think you made it up.
No, I maybe I'm delusional, but I could have sworn.
Too much streaming. Got all the wires crossed. You don't have to. Yeah, it's
Okay,
tough.
okay, let's just wait till next year, and then I can say I told you so. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do it.
They're scratching to do something. There was something about putting like this bunch was sold out, but
Mhm.
there's an opportunity to put a down payment on it. I think Brenny was referred to it.
Ready.
Brenny
Oh, the
Brenny is
eventing.
not against the company. He's against the
Oh,
system because of what
I
happened
noticed.
to
Uh-huh.
Eventa watches, right? That
Yeah,
whole mess about putting also with Ming, they do
down
that.
payment.
You put money down, you're waiting practically a year for them to finish it. So that worked with me with the Ming that you have, Tim, and the
Yeah.
black one. I waited almost a year to get it. You
How's
put
that
your money
legal?
down,
Because why would
and then
anybody? They can just get away with it.
oh, they
That's a
could.
long
That's
time.
what Brenny is against. Is the
Yeah.
2 years is
system.
a long time.
So
Yeah.
it can backfire, right? So,
The law
anyways,
system is broken right now.
the system is
They're
broken.
trying to convince us that it's so safe to
Yeah.
buy or sell watches over a YouTube channel. No, it's super dangerous. There's scammers out there.
Yeah.
They take
You know,
people's
like, could you
watches.
trust a face like this for crying out loud?
I wouldn't trust you with my toothbrush.
There you go. Good comeback, Tim. That's right.
Oh,
All right.
guys, this is good. It's
I'm
good.
gonna
Good
I'm
show.
gonna jump off.
Okay, Mike. Also,
But thanks for having me, and thanks for today. It was awesome. I really enjoyed your interview with Peter Mitchell. It was great.
it was cool. It was cool to see his
And
perspective.
let's hope we can get somebody else on in the future too.
Yeah. There's few people that I'm reaching out to. I'm trying to reach out to everybody we know and just chat with people in the wristwatch space out there in general and see what
Right.
their experience is like.
Yeah. Well, it's nice just to get it from their perspective and tell
Yeah,
us about how they made it and where they are in life, and kind of give us their feedback.
so we can learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Anyway, thanks, guys.
Mike, thank you for
See-
hopping on. Really appreciate
See you
it.
maybe Sunday. I don't know what's going
Sunday,
on.
what are we doing? Which one? No, we have to pick one of the Italians.
Do we pick it, or is that
No,
the
let's
guest?
you pick it. Let's maybe you take a look, and if you see something that stands out to you, we'll go with that. If you don't have any ideas, then we'll ask her to pick it out. How's that
Okay,
sound?
well, okay. I've seen the list, and I'll pick something out
Ah,
of the list,
yeah, and just
and
let me
then
know. Send me a text message.
I'll tell you so you can get the bottle too, so we can drink it that day. And I
And put
I
it in the
think
chat. I'll bring it up for everybody to read.
Okay, and also Kojak was asking me today, I believe it was today, because he wants to pick up a bottle because he doesn't know what to pick up. Because he'll try and
yeah.
come on.
Yeah, we
I
need
think
to
he'll
get him
try and
early.
come on Sunday on there too.
Oh, sweet. Love Kojak.
We'll have all the gang on
I can't
again.
wait to go to London. We're going to Chiconi's. I'm gonna schedule that dinner after watch time. We'll go to watch time. It's insane. It's from 10 o'clock till 8 o'clock.
Wow.
Okay,
Ten-
so then
10 hours of interviews and wristwatch action. That's what it
okay,
means,
so
Daniel.
that's a
great.
restaurant. That's a fancy restaurant, Tim. Is that a fancy bistro? What is it?
No.
Jacody's?
Watch Pro. It's just about watches. It's just
Oh.
super nerdy watch
Oh,
get
okay.
together. There's
So you
gonna be a
going for
lot of
sure?
micro brands. Uh-huh.
Are you going for sure to watch, bro?
Yeah, I'm going with Red. We're gonna do live coverage. We'll have some fun taking a look at different stuff that's British. Last time they had Grand Seiko there. So
Wait a minute. You're gonna go there, then you fly back, then you go with roommate to Italy, or how's this gonna work?
oh yeah, this is after Italy.
Oh, after Italy.
Disaster. But actually I'm looking forward to
Don't say that. Come on.
When are you leaving for Italy?
22nd. Maybe
22nd.
24th, I think. 24th.
24th of September?
Yeah.
You got a very busy schedule in September.
I might have to have you, Mike, run the show for me. And I'll just take take some days off. If you guys want to do a wine.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah,
Okay,
I and Kojak can do something, and
Yeah, you
Daniel
could
will
do.
put together.
Daniel will join in.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I might come in a little bit with Kojak. I enjoy his company. We'll
yeah.
see.
No,
For a
it
little
doesn't.
bit,
It
but-
could be like an hour show. You could just
Yeah,
time it.
Yeah, it'll be
Good
short.
timing. You don't have to do
Actually, that would be fun.
Yeah.
right. It could be a different.
Yeah, well, it'll be a lot of fun. You know, he's got
Different
a huge schedules. Boom, 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 boom. He's got Dubai too.
If you guys want to give it a try, I don't know if it's something that you're interested in. Just saying, could be fun.
All right.
Kojak.
We'll see.
We got Double D, Black One.
I don't
Daniel.
understand, Double D. What did I say?
Oh,
Black.
Did I inadvertently, perhaps? I don't know. Whatever it was.
oh.
All right, guys. See ya.
Oh yeah, right, Mike.
Mike Lewis, take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Talk to you
See ya.
soon. Enjoy. So, what do you think, Tim? Good show. Great having you on.
Outstanding show. That was an outstanding
Cool
guest.
lad.
He knows a lot of stuff, boy. He knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he could be our expert on kind of exquisite timepieces.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, or everything.
Hey, you know, we've never looked at Happy Jewelers before. I mean, you've on the
Oh.
stream, have you?
Dude, Kaslowitz works there
working
now.
for
Yeah, I know.
How's
I
that
know,
work?
I know that. I know that. I was going to mention it, but I figured, you know,
It's
Yeah,
bizarre. I can't.
I didn't want to. I didn't
Right.
want to bring up.
You see with Jory, Tim? You see with Jory Goodman? He's there with Caslow is right there behind him with the two guys from Happy Jewelers. They're all there. And it's Jory's thing. You know, the time teller.
The
Jory
time
Goodman.
teller.
The
Okay.
big guy with the beard.
Oh yeah.
Jory.
So
Yeah.
what,
actually-
can you
Oh,
pull up
Jory,
can you pull
okay.
up their website real quick, because I've never even looked at them before.
Actually,
Happy Jewelers.
Jory is a
Are we
more
doing-
Where's
like
the link? I need to see this link, Daniel. That's the link I want to see.
What link is
okay.
that? Is that the
This-
Instagram?
This is YouTube. This is their shorts. Check it. I don't know. I don't think it's here. The one. Oh, I was trying to see Kaslowitz. I guess maybe he's on Instagram. He's doing their Instagram.
But do they have a web? They have a website like they do, like.
Oh, yeah, they should, right?
Right, they should.
Yeah, here
How
we
come
go.
we never look at them?
Happy. Well, we're just kind of used to the European watch company.
Watch company. No, I understand.
Yeah, it's just our like go to their local, right? We already grown used to
Well,
it.
really,
right,
really
Daniel?
local is really local for you is Wrist Aficionado.
But that's the
You should-
next
you- I mean, you should pop-
level.
Yeah, but you should pop in. I mean, it's expensive, but you should pop in. You can get anything you want there.
Yeah, I need to flip my collection upside down, right?
Yeah,
And
I
there's
know
some
that
good
might be a
pieces.
good that might be a good place to bring some of your pieces in and see what you can get.
Bring it all, rein it in, get it under
Rein
Oh,
it in.
control. Because right
you want to
now, what
flip?
the hell is it doing?
You're gonna flip your watches upside down?
Clip them.
Yeah, he's gonna flip them
Yeah,
upside
hold
down
on. I got.
and wear them upside down. All right, so they don't put
Daniel's
everything
gonna
in order.
flip it. Watch it.
They just throw them on.
Oh,
Now,
Okay.
here we
in
go.
the
What is
socks,
this?
I'm not gonna. I can't do it now because I'm not good at this.
You got
Someone's gonna help.
furniture?
Someone's gonna help me put the stuff together because it's got to be nailed together or whatever the parts. I'm not good at doing that.
Okay.
And it looks like a toilet seat, but it's not.
Well, we're gonna do a
And
live
it's
stream special
and
on it,
so
having you
I
put
can
it
flip my
together.
body upside down, so it's doing heads down without hurting your shoulders.
Oh, it's that thing from
Yeah, it's
Instagram shop.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my God, guys, get this! I saw this
Isn't that
thing
something?
where you go upside down
You
on
can go
Instagram. I
upside
sent
down.
it to Daniel, and Daniel actually bought it.
Oh wait a minute! You sent it to me.
I sent it to you,
Son
yeah.
of a gun! I forgot, and I was taking all credit for it. So
Well,
yeah.
actually, maybe you found it before I sent it to you. It was really popular, so you might have seen it.
No.
And then, in addition to, I may have sent it to you as well.
But you can do other things on it too. Like it's easier in the shoulders. You can do
Yeah, I need to
side
show it on
planks and so on.
Instagram. It's so good.
Even guys like Double D would be impressed with this. Like it's very easy to do a shoulder stand and do other stuff with this. On top of his 300 push-ups a day, you know.
Oh yeah, 300. That's like easy for him. Find it. And this is hard to look for keywords on Instagram. But it's a fascinating thing. Now, Tim G, what have you been up to in the wristwatch world? Any plans? Oh, maybe it's not there. Tim G, come back. Okay, so the Happy Jewelers, love Keslowitz, but I think it's on the Instagram, and my internet
How did he
is not
connect
working.
with them? How did he connect with them? It's like
With the Happy Jewelers, he's in LA.
That's not where he normally lives, does he? Castle? Does he live there normally?
Oh yeah, no, Kessler lives there, and Pete is there.
So he's
Okay.
doing his social media then, is he?
Mhm. Exactly. Oh, here's Happy Jewelers. Whoa, they got 407,000 followers. That's a big number, Daniel.
Yeah. How big is the
They got
cartel
great
guy?
reviews.
How big is Roman in YouTube world?
Oh,
Not
good
doing this much.
point. Let's see. Roman Sharp. This is the actually I'm blocked. Oh wait. No,
What?
I'm blocked.
Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever.
I can't tell.
Okay.
Somebody tell me. Somebody go on.
Wait a
Somebody
minute.
who's not
Let
blocked.
me go there. Hold on. Let me shut
Yeah.
this down.
Yeah. Please check so we can compare how their businesses are going. One thing for sure, though, Roman spent a lot of money producing his stuff on YouTube. All those
So-
videos.
So you really, I mean, people are going to hate me for bringing this up, but I really don't care. Taylor Swift got engaged, right?
Oh, I saw that.
And
No,
did you-
we had to talk about it. It's
did you see the-
everywhere.
did you see the watch that she was wearing?
I did.
Okay, I gave
Dude.
it to you. Okay.
This is the scoop actually of the day. I was just waiting until you were gonna bring it up.
Okay.
Perfect subject. That's exactly. Check it out, guys. Taylor Swift got engaged, and she was wearing
I
the
actually like
Cartier.
her, so I'm
How's
probably one
that?
of the few people that likes her. Yeah,
That's a beautiful women's watch.
it's a gorgeous
Very
one.
elegant,
Yeah,
very sweet.
yeah.
Yellow gold with diamond bezel and lugs.
I think
I mean,
they
she's a
do.
billionaire, so this is a really humble
I
watch.
think this is a. I think this is I think they should bring this watch back.
Well, and they call it the Taylor Swift.
This color Taylor. So now you realize that this is going to be. This watch is going to triple in value.
Oh yeah, this is it. It's gonna be
Not only that, but it might
gonna be
even put
impossible to
Cartier.
get now.
It might make Cartier like
These
really
watches just tripled in value. I think just
value.
today.
Every
Right?
Cartier just tripled in value. Okay,
Everybody's
think about
scrambling. Here we go.
that.
Let's see.
Think about that.
Dude, that's madness. Can you believe it? How is
Yeah.
that even possible? But
It's a
hey,
beautiful. It's a beautiful.
she's the
watch.
kind of celebrity that can move
She's got so
the
many
needle.
following.
Yeah.
Like all these young girls and all their followers will want one of these or want a Cartier watch now. Think about that. Rolex
Wow.
might have some problems with this.
This is a big blow to Rolex
A huge
because
blow.
she chose Cartier over Rolex.
Or even Patek. Or
That
even
is
AP. Or
big.
even
I
AP.
mean, whether you like it or hate her,
Oh, I love her.
she's got the
I actually
numbers.
like her a lot. I think she's
Get
like,
the heart.
yeah.
Oh, you know how much this watch is already?
How much?
$63,000
I love it.
overnight.
I love it.
Wow, this is probably 3 times from what it was last week. It was
Yes,
probably
yeah.
like a $22,000 watch.
I think
Like, what,
I
man?
think Mr. G. I think Mr. G better go and buy that watch now because
Oh.
anything Cartier is just popped.
Hmm. Wow, look at
It's a
that.
gorgeous watch.
The bracelet on this
How much
thing.
is this? I was busy looking something up.
Daniel, it's too late. It's 63,000 now. This was like 12,000 probably.
Oh my!
Lucky to get
It's
it.
all right. I'm not getting it, Tim.
Yeah.
Get it.
You sure?
This is-
You should. Time travel backwards.
No, yeah, but Daniel missed the beginning part of this.
Yeah.
Show him the picture of
Oh,
Taylor Swift.
who wore it? Who wore it? You didn't see it? Look at this.
Okay, so it was offered
Boom.
by what's his name?
Taylor Swifty, Daniel.
Her
your favorite.
engagement watch.
Oh yeah.
Interesting situation. This is like they're like the most romantic couple in the wristwatch world.
Well, he's got a bit of a temper. If he keeps it under control, it's all good. Like in football, though. In football.
In football.
So, but he might be a perfectly okay guy in everyday life. So,
I don't know. Those football guys, they got a lot of testosterone.
whatever. How long have
anyway.
how long have they been together? By the way,
I don't know.
Year and
I guess it's
about
like
a year and a half.
year and a half. Okay. Well, that's long
Yeah.
enough.
I'm sure they've been through trials and tribulations already.
It's hard.
So, I guess they figured it. Okay, let's disagree with each other for forever after, because that's, I think, a good relationship when you disagree with each other a lot.
Oh.
You work it out, you navigate through it. It just stuff happens, like you and roommate.
With a watch like that,
You
though.
and roommate, I swear, is just
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to murder her.
that's part of
It just drives me insane.
Unfortunately, it's part of it.
Yeah, it's already hard enough. So.
Okay. The trip's going to be great. I wish you well.
But this is a great watch.
Yeah.
Daniel,
Are
look
those-
at
Are
that.
those lab diamonds?
Ask roommate if she likes that watch.
If she would wear this thing.
Huh?
Oh, that's a great question. Hey, roommate. I think she's not going to be able to hear me.
Don't show her Taylor Swift. Just ask her if she likes this.
Oh, just objectively see what she
Yeah, see what she says.
Oh, that's a great question.
And then ask her with Taylor Swift on it.
Hey, everybody, if there's guys watching,
Yeah.
let's do it together. Okay, we're gonna ask.
Okay, so she can't hear you. Is that it? Okay.
Huh?
No. Okay. Don't call her. Then. Don't. Call
No, I think she's not gonna be able to hear me.
Okay.
She's
all
got
right,
the
okay.
door closed, and I think she's talking.
Oh,
to
I
her
see. She's
sister.
busy in her thoughts. Okay.
Busy.
Luxury Bazaar is about 80,000. I thought it was more. It's 80,000.
How much?
80,000 subscribers. I thought it was more.
What?
But
No, it has to be like 400,000. What are you talking about?
oh, then
Luxury?
maybe I was
No,
looking at
that's
the
the
wrong
luxury
thing.
bazaar. You have to check Roman Sharp.
Oh, okay.
Roman. It's hard. What the hell? Let me pull up Happy Jewelers. Oh, there it is. Happy Jewelers on Instagram. Look at this.
Yeah,
That's
it's on
pretty cool.
Instagram.
Yeah. Happy Jewelers. Let's see it. Is our good friend Keselowitz in any of these videos so far? I don't see anything. Whoa, it's a little bit. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Looks very professional, right? Very engaging.
I stand corrected. It's 484.
44 what?
484,000. K.
On what?
484K. So it's 484,000 subscribers, I think.
488. Oh,
Yeah,
there you
around
go. Okay, so 488.
84.
484. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
See, I
yeah,
told you.
okay.
It was
I was wrong.
400.
Okay. But it it's a bigger company. It's a bigger situation. Not
No,
to
I don't know about
compare.
the size. I think size-wise, Happy Jewelers. Happy Jewelers is 71,000. I think. Look, I think Roman.
That's pretty
maybe-
good still. It like
It's-
they're doing okay, you know.
Yeah, it's the quality of the viewers that matters, not
Yeah,
the
okay.
quantity. At the
That
end
might
of
be
the day.
the case also.
Yeah, it's true.
By the way, I just to revisit the fellow that may not got the most compliments before. Jory Goodman was impressive. He was hosting the thing with Happy Jewelers and Kesselwich in the background, and it seemed like it was pretty chill. Like there was a couple of videos.
Oh yeah.
It was on his show, I guess. Jory was asking their opinion on stuff, and they were just together like a bunch of buddies, and it was very chill. The two guys from Happy Jewelers next to Jory, that's Time Teller, and Castle in the back. And Jory seemed like more of a chill guy than I thought. I was impressed. He was
You met
affable.
him? Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's Castle himself. But there was another video but that was out of Time Teller. Okay, so Castle is doing his thing here, but Jory on.
Did you
Time
find
Teller,
that video or?
I saw it a
Oh,
few
you saw
days
it
ago
somewhere on the channel.
in
Yeah.
Time Teller, but it's
Oh,
on
in
the
the
Time Teller.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, the time. Oh man. Well, if
It's
you
not-
send me the link, I'll pull it up.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. It's not as polished as the thing you just saw from Castlewich over here.
Oh
It's
yeah.
great.
Oh, you think this is really good?
Way better than.
This is well done.
No offense to Jory, but this is
but-
really smooth out here. So, no offense.
By the
to
way, Ray, I got you next. I got Ray's collection review coming up, guys. We're gonna look at Ray's collection, and see what we think. He's built quite a good set there. Maybe he'll join us to show us. But yeah, this is the Happy Jewelers. Look at this. It's a serious operation. The whole relationship with producer Michael. Despite that, they're really professional. Look at this. Like, producer Michael is not my role model, but
I'm trying to figure out his stick, okay? Because he's sort of producer Michael's like all over the place.
yeah, he's just whatever. He's having a good time. He got in at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, well, he hit the time during COVID, and then he hit some bad times. Now I don't know what he's doing.
I think he just sold his collection. To be honest, a lot of watches from his collection.
Okay.
But they got, look at this. These Happy Jewelers got some amazing pieces. Some
Really amazing pieces.
Pateks, some APs, right? There's man, look at these Pateks. Jesus. But yeah, it's kind of bizarre seeing Kesselowitz join us. Oh, did you see what happened here?
No.
Dude, look at this. Hold on. This is kind of strange, but check this out. They had right here. You see it? one watch is blurred out. You see how this?
Yeah. What is that? What is that? It looks like a Nautilus.
Whoa! Yeah, it looks like a Nautilus with those green sapphires.
But it looks like a ceramic Nautilus, which I've
No, I
never
think
seen.
the one with
Is
the
that,
diamond.
is that like
Patek.
pimped out?
Yeah, like a pimped out dial. Now let's see it. Let's see it. I think I can pull it up. It's totally pimped out. But did you see it was covered up? They don't want. Maybe it's sold and they blurred it out. Let's see our collection. Okay.
Or maybe maybe it was on consignment and the person didn't want it shown.
Oh yeah, possible. In so many situations.
Oh, I can't find it. I don't know. It wasn't in that. It must be under a different feed and a different title. But
in
I
the
couldn't
future,
find it under
send
his
it to me.
name. I couldn't find it under Time Teller. He must have been on some other show, but he was acting as if he was hosting. But it looked good. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not my imagination.
It
It
takes
Yeah.
over. It's
So
true.
Timmy, well, let's talk about some new releases, I guess. Norcane came out with a couple new releases.
Norcane, I saw that.
And do you like it?
Mid
Do you-
community
I know-
reaction.
I don't know. I don't think you like Norcane, but I do.
Well, Norcane provided the movement, didn't they,
Norcane.
for the new Tudor Black Bays? Norcane?
Yes.
Weren't they the ones that made the movement for them?
I think they're joint with Tudor.
They're
I don't
joined
know.
somehow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they have the movement, some kind of a movement thing.
And they're
together.
good movements.
They
They're
want
solid.
$7,200, $7,000 for this watch.
Wow, that's
That's
a
it.
lot of money. But look at
That's
the design. It looks like a tennis ball.
Yeah, well, a tennis ball, and that looks like a tennis net.
Wow, that is mind blowing.
What do you think?
The green, so creative, so simple. This is instant icon. But it's out of plastic, so I don't know. That's
Okay. All
but
right.
listen, if you got fuck you money, this is great beater. I think.
For $7,000.
What is money even?
Yeah. Is it a
What?
42 or a 39?
Huh?
Is it a 42 millimeter or a 39?
Oh yeah, good
You know,
question.
if I was
42.
if I was wearing this watch
Yeah.
at my
Oh.
the cafe I go to, if I was wearing this watch at the cafe I go to, I'm just thinking, the someone behind me would show how impressed they are by saying, "Excuse me, but I think I'm in front of you. You butted in." That's how impressed the watch.
Oh, really? Okay, so meaning not impressed at all.
That's right.
They would think that you're a jerk. Like, what is this?
I don't-
$7,000 for this plastic watch? Who do you think you are?
That's right.
Ouch. Yeah, this is wild.
Absolutely.
Wow. It's plastic. It's
They certainly wouldn't say, "Oh, by the way, kudos on your piece."
I don't think so.
I'm not knocking the piece, Tim G. I'm just saying
It's a serious watch,
it's
though.
not.
I
it's-
love this.
and-
design.
I'm not, believe me, I'm not in love with this piece, okay?
I don't
yeah.
think Tim G is not running out to buy it, right?
Yeah.
No,
But if you are running out to buy it, I kind of like it. I get it. I get it.
they've got other pieces there too, Timmy. They just came out with a couple more. If you go under watches, that's Stan the Man. He won a
Oh.
couple of them.
Oh, let's take a look at Ray Ray's collection. He's been
I like that. Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
Let's take a little break.
Wait
Take
a
a
minute.
look at the collection.
Wait a minute. Who's that tennis player? That one?
Oh, that was their collab.
Wawenska, who's no longer, he's retired, but
Oh,
he's
he's
won.
retired
longer
already.
He's another Swiss guy around Roger Federer's age, so he's around 40 now.
Oh,
Okay.
but and he's got himself there
Oh
collab.
my God,
with-
Ray Ray's got a ton of watches.
yeah.
Or
What a
that one over there,
collection.
the
Look at this.
Chinese one I like. There, the chrono.
This
Ray
one right
Ray.
here.
Ray, I like that one.
That's a cool
the,
piece.
Famous. Who are they out of China? They're really good.
Seagull.
Seagull, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
their
Good for you, man.
factory there.
I'm impressed with that one. The others, good for you, but
Ray Ray,
not my
I didn't know
style.
you had these many pieces. Oh my
Right?
gosh.
He's
Holy
like
cow.
a mega collector.
You're like a mega
God,
collector.
Yeah.
You know what? I like. Is that a turtle I see there?
Yeah.
What's
It's
the one with the open holes? I think that's like a famous watch.
Oh, he got
Huh?
this one from my watch channel. This is the
Okay.
Alster. This is the Jaws watch that the captain
That's it.
in Jaws the
That's
movie was
it.
wearing.
That's it. Yeah.
and
What's
the
blue
Seiko
one?
Monster 3 watches in.
Yeah. Boom, boom,
That's an
boom.
interesting. Is that a Seiko Monster? I'm not sure. It certainly looks like one. And
Jimmy,
that's a very rare color.
Scroll up. I want to see the top.
Samurai, maybe. Oh, you got some G Shocks there. Look at that. Oh, and the Boulevard in the sky.
Actually, that bullet was nice.
Mm-hmm. Heavy hitter. I like the Boulevard.
You know, in the 70s, Bulova was like a huge brand in the 1970s.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Huge
believe it.
brand.
I believe it. It was a different
Time.
world.
Exactly.
It was good. The good times. The
Here's
good
a
old times.
fun fact. I think
Uh-huh.
might be a fun fact. I'm walking down in my favorite area, Kensington Market in Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
and two tourists walking by in their 50s. One's wearing a T-shirt, I think, with the name of the island or the town of Ray Ray's.
Real Aaron Island.
No. What's the town there? What's the village there? It wasn't Aaron Island. It was whatever.
The
whatever the town is there, or village or something. But I think
with the airport.
Galway. No, that's
Galway.
Ireland.
No.
Yo, maybe that's
No, I don't
Galway.
think so.
Where is that? Galway. Maybe it's not where Ray Ray is.
Ray, that's an awesome collection.
Here, I
Oh,
can
go
Google
back
it.
to that.
Anyways.
Go back to that. Tim.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
We're missing a couple things here. What's the one? What's the white dial with the English chap in the center?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh yeah, right. Right.
that's
What is that? Look at that strap thing. It's attached to a clock too. Look at this. What the heck is going on here? Oh, it's a roll that attaches like this.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. English gentleman.
An
I
English
think they no. It's an Irishman giving the middle finger to an English gentleman.
That's what it is.
No, I don't know. Ray would have to tell us the story behind this piece. Okay, but it is like what? Oh, and this one, this is the watch he got from O'Sheen. He bought it.
How do you tell time on that?
I like that.
That's the world timer, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever the closest
which-
city to the border, that's the hour at the
But
border.
which company is this one? It's blurry.
Sega.
Is it?
Sega Design. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, Sega. Yeah, Sega Design.
Okay.
It's Chinese manufactured.
Very- that's pretty cool.
$2,000.
You
And he got it for like $900.
You've got a lot more watches than what I've ever thought. You can
Right?
wear.
Look
you
at
can wear,
look
you
at
can
these
wear-
watches. What the heck is this?
You can wear a watch every day for a month, and you can wear a different watch.
Yeah. So many different options. So many stories behind each of these pieces.
That Casio's kind of nice on the right.
Casio?
With the bracelet on the right, far right, on the lower right there.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we've
Yeah,
seen it,
that's
but
the
it's a different-
icon.
Yeah.
PW, whatever the reference is. The icon. Everybody should have one of these in their collection.
Kind of, yeah. That's like you never get tired of that piece. In
It's
a
just
way.
the base model. It's like a Toyota Camry.
It works first time every time.
Yeah.
Or
It
ever ready
works
battery, just never stop.
bulletproof.
Yeah,
If you need a watch to tell the time, genuinely, that's probably the most accurate watch you can buy.
yeah.
That's the irony of it, is that the most accurate watch is the most cheapest. But then if you want to have fun time with your watch, get yourself a Jaws watch or a Casio or a Seiko or
That
Or
used to
even
be
Bulova.
popular. You
Like
see
the
that
Bull-
G-Shock
like the
there
Bulova.
used to be popular. No, go right
this
there,
one, the
Miles.
Mudmaster, the mud,
That used to
the
be very popular.
Mudmaster. This one,
That used to be a thing to get. No, the one above it,
the one above it.
the G-Shock, that
damn.
one.
These are freaky. Yeah, this is one of those. I think no, maybe it's not a Mudmaster.
Well,
but it
back in
looks like-
Toronto,
Yeah.
I'd say about 15 years ago, this was
This is hype.
a thing to go after.
Yeah. Well, you got your BMX and then you got your G-Shock.
It's just the design, though. I think that
Yeah.
people liked.
It's
It's
impressive.
just the
It's
way it was
shock
shaped, the look
resistant.
on the wrists. Oh, plus it tells the time, and you can abuse it. It's still there. I still prefer the Casio on the far right, but that was a big thing. This watch.
Mm. The G-Shock is cool.
Yeah.
It's so freakish, but at the same time, it's a cool design. It's one of those like Rubicons, right?
Speaking, did you say it's a freak? Is that what you said?
Freaky design.
Oh,
No, it's not very elegant. It's like really rugged looking, like a Jeep, right? With a lot of bumpers and stuff.
well, that would go with me because I'm a bit of a freak too, maybe.
Get your freak on. Actually, G-Shocks is a great watch brand to collect.
Yes.
That's a great start. You're
Mhm.
starting out. You got kids, dude. G-Shocks.
Yeah,
Check
if
this
you got
out.
if you got a couple kids and you got a couple of schnauzers,
Yeah, get
G-Shock,
them a
sure.
watch. What a fun idea! Oh my god, look at these colors. The pastels
Yeah,
collection. And they got this
walk.
gold collection.
Take your schnauzer out for a walk with your G-Shock on.
Yeah. Wow, so many fun options. Look at this one, white with the blue bezel. Cool colors. Oh, Pete would love these colors right here, the Tiffany and the pink to match his Tudors.
Very nice.
Oh, and but look at this. This is their latest design idea. I'm sorry, but what the fuck?
Oh my! No, thank you. No, thank you. Big time.
Yo, Daniel, come on. Why you don't want to? You don't want to buy one of these? Come on.
Yeah. Do you?
This is so over the top.
If it
It
if
looked
it
like
if
Balenciaga shoes.
I can see you getting it if it causes spiciness on your show. I can see yourself getting one. Yeah.
Yeah, I could get
But
just for
no.
spice.
Yeah.
Just for spice. We just wanna. It's a cool watch. It's like G-Shock has made their own version of AP. You know those crazy APs? What are they called?
I'm thinking of another company that competes with AP.
There's these crazy. Oh,
What's
Yeah.
the company that makes?
what's the crazy AP? What are they called?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh hell,
The highest level. I don't remember
yeah,
what it's called.
I forget.
You know you know that the Black Panther and the
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
What's the name of that range? But
It's-
but these G-Shocks look
you
like
gotta
that range,
Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah.
juiced up, crazy collection. Although I don't know how they're gonna sell. I'm thinking maybe I should
Oh,
get one.
okay. I think you're talking about the concept, right?
The concept, yeah, this is like a G-Shock concept equivalent.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you think? It's cool.
that's what it is.
But yeah,
That's-
cool collection, right? Look,
I love it.
he's also got some other. See, what is this? I don't even know these brands. Look at these in the corner. There's a bullhead. He's got this watch for the blind. You see this? The way this watch tells you the time is by touch.
Yeah, that's
You
wild.
touch where the bubbles are,
That's wild.
and
That's when
you
you're
tell the
totally.
time.
That's when you're totally wasted,
Yeah, you wasted, or
and you just need to tell the time. You need to tell the
yeah,
time, or
or
you're
it's in pitch black. You're doing some kind of cave diving, and there's
you
no light.
deep diving. You want to know what time it is? Yeah.
Without waking anybody up. Like if you're a military guy and you
Oh,
want to
you're
check
talking about
time at night.
that. You're talking about that deep diving. I'm talking about another type
Oh,
of deep diving.
oh yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about um, uh, the um, the crazy watch you showed before. I'm thinking of Hublot. Like it's a cheaper version of Hublot to me. Was it some of the shapes of the G-Shocks or that crazy one you just showed a while ago? I was thinking of Hublot. That's all.
Hublot is. Oh yeah, it does kind of
Like
look like Hublot.
kind of
Yeah.
like Hublot's more like an RM, but
Yeah.
but
Oh, they look
in,
like, yeah, you're right.
in a
They look
way,
like Hublots.
Like if
Yeah,
Hublot went nutty on some crazy design no one wanted.
oh, they have these nutty designs. Look at this crazy shit that they're making. Hold on, let's see. How do I watch
Some of
it?
them are nice.
Look at this.
Some of them.
Oh, they are. I actually like them. Look at this. Look
I-
at this one.
They got a lot of hate. This is
That's
this
so
should be-
cool.
This should be a lot. This brand should. The stigma has to somehow change. I don't know how. But the
Yeah,
stigma
it's a
gotta-
joke. Actually,
I know,
in
I
the
gotta
watch
say-
community, it's a punching bag.
Well,
Taylor- Taylor Swift needs to wear this watch. Okay.
No, I think it will ruin her reputation.
I think the design of Hublot has been directed
You
by
like that one?
who did you say? Who? Taylor
I-
Swift?
I
Who
think
did you
Taylor
say?
Swift should be wearing this watch to help Hublot.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
Said that it would wreck Taylor Swift's reputation.
Doesn't even look good on this guy, to tell you the truth.
I like this watch. I would never buy it though. I like it.
Yeah.
It looks funky.
You know,
If-
the
If it
earlier
was way
days-
below retail,
the earlier days, 20 years ago, that design by that famous watch designer that he's designed the cases of many watches to him. Remember
Okay.
who he is? He did
the one who's doing stuff for Roshepi.
no, he's
Oh, no.
not around anymore. He was doing the designs for a number of big watch companies, including I think the Patek,
Oh,
Philippe,
you're talking about Gerald Genta.
Gerald Genta.
Yeah.
He did some design. He was on
Oh,
there
Hublot? No. I don't
for
think-
Hublot. No, the earlier ones.
Oh, but
ones
it
that
yeah,
really-
you're right. It is kind of Gerald Genta-ish, this watch. the
No,
Hublot.
not this one. I'm talking about
This one.
early stage. Like
Ah.
they were gorgeous, stunning.
Yeah.
Big cases though.
This
I
is
think it was-
actually they slimmed it down. It's now 42.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait. One second. Is it
How much do they want for this?
42, yeah. With
my-
the deploying lugs.
You've got to be kidding. They want $31,000 for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a $6,000 watch.
How much?
They want $31,000 for this watch.
No
It's
way.
real money. 31,000.
Well, because it's a
Yeah.
Hublot, I guess.
But I think
Tell
if
me-
they sold it for 6,000, they would save their brand.
This is too much money. That's ridiculous.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can't even conceive of how hard somebody would have to grift to get that kind of money.
For this watch.
Yeah, it's just plastic.
I mean, what makes this watch $31,000? It looks like junk.
It looks like
You know, I didn't get you. Your voice on the mic is gone again.
mine. Oh shit!
No, it's okay.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
It looks like a what?
Okay. Oh, it looks kind of like RM with the
No,
with
but
the way
look
it's
at
cased.
if you take a look at the dial on this. It's really bad. The dial is really bad on this. Don't you think that's a bad looking dial?
If the watch was for free, then I would say this is a great looking dial. But if I have to pay for it, no, it's ugly.
$31,000 for this.
Way too much, man.
Oh my
It's
God.
expensive. Just wait on the secondary market.
Okay,
Pick it
Joe.
up there.
Look, I'm just trying to get this. I think I
Yeah.
found it. I'm going to send this to you.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We've got proof. Let's take a look. Who wants to see proof? Raise your hand. Guys, if you're enjoying the show,
I need proof.
we need proof that you enjoyed the show by hitting that upvote button. We're going to look at this evidence. We're going to call it a night. What a great episode.
There it is.
Oh,
when
That's really
Gerald
beautiful.
Genta made a beautiful thing for Hublot. I
uh-huh.
don't think Hublot treated him very well. I don't know the details, and he walked out on them. But that was that's Hublot's. But that's his MO, isn't it?
The Daniel Roth.
Oh, Daniel Roth. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
there's a
screwed
Daniel.
up.
There's a Daniel Roth.
Oh,
Or
I
are you talking about
apologize.
something
Oh
else?
man, I screwed that one up.
And
Okay.
Daniel Roth
cute.
is now owned by Louis Vuitton.
Wow,
Oh,
I messed that one up. But that's beautiful, isn't it? When
yeah.
Hublot made a really nice.
It's absolutely
This one
gorgeous.
is insane.
Yeah.
They have a two-hander that's absolutely gorgeous that they just came out with like 5-6 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Sick. And Watchaholic, yes, we did see the new Meteorite El Primero. Nuts. Steel with the Meteorite dial. Perfect pairing. This possibly beats the Daytona. They can fix the buckle. But what a powerful, beautiful piece.
Okay.
Okay. Good show, everybody. Good show.
All right.
Good
Good
Yeah.
show.
Any
What-
final comments, questions, reactions? Tomorrow, back to business.
I have a reaction.
Yeah.
A little indigestion for my dinner, but outside.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's-
I thought there was.
No, that's it.
Cool.
It was a good show. Good show.
a great little show.
Yeah.
Great guest.
Great guests. We've got some more guests coming up. It's only going to get better from here, so make sure to upvote, leave me a
Upvote.
comment, share with your friends, and we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Daniel, for joining. Shout out to Michael Lewis.
It's been
And
real.
Pete
It's
Mitchell.
been fun.
Keep doing this. Shout out to our super chatters as well. Goldfinger, Sean, and Carlos Cronin.
Oh, and don't forget to go to the U.S. Open. Jonathan Smith said to see if you go.
Go to the U.S. Open, yeah. No, it's just, come on, man. We'll think about it. We'll think about it.
We'll
Okay.
think about it. Okay. All right.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night.